Alrighty, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all. Welcome to another London session live stream. And a lot has happened now over the last couple of days with USD CAD and GJ. We've seen a lot of movement occur. We've caught nice ranges as well along the way, as you guys can see, and it's also respecting a range as well on the lower time frame. We got this range ongoing now. There's a level right here as well that it's respecting. However, again, let's see if it's good enough to respect this level. As you can see, it's a previous level right here. So it ranged over here. Again, it's not too large to trade. That's the only issue. So I don't like to put levels where it's too small of a range that's even tradable, right? But on this end, maybe on the upper end here, on this end though, this is of decent size. And you can see the price came right back, guys, to fill up this non-wick candle, but there are other non-wick candles above here, above where the price is right now. So it came back and filled this up. And you guys can see on the 1 hour here, sorry, on the 30 minute, yeah, and the 15 minute, it rejected this EMA, came right back up top. And now look at the top, guys. Look at the top of the range. There is a 1 hour EMA awaiting here. So this would be a really good move right here to reach this, so we can set our sell stops to the downside. So that's why I have this range drawn out here. So I think this may be just temporary before it breaks to the upside. 1 hour EMA tap, and then we could see the full push down here, right? Of course, now this is a more of a medium range right here. No, I'll say somewhere between a small and medium range for USD CAD here. So we wouldn't need to go for the full target here, nonetheless. But it's still a decent size. So this is a small break here. If this does break, I'm going to remove this upper end again here. It did respect here previous levels here, so that's why it's rejecting here. But there's more confluence above non-wick candle fill here, and then also up here with the 1 hour EMA tap. So I don't think this will respect it for too long. So we'll see. And here it comes. Let's see. And here GJ, guys, a beautiful range as well. So you know what? I'm just gonna remove that because it's just not a decent size, and I wouldn't want the sell stops at this level. So for me, it's not a good level to sell off unless I see more rejection. Now there is this movement that occurred here with USD CAD. No wick, bottom wick on this candle, no bottom wick here, no bottom wick here. Again, there's no fundamental events in play. So we could have just seen, one of the currencies, being dumped. I guess CAD versus the USD pair here, or USD currency. And here is GJ, guys. Again, came up, did not create this, did not do a wick fill here at the top. You guys can see right here. It did not wick fill there and rejected here. Now, why is this range more valid? Because look, it's also the reversal from here. And at the same time, you guys can see that there's a 1 hour EMA tap on the bottom. On USD CAD, it's at the top, the bottom. So right now, it's really respecting the range. I told you guys there'll be more movement, respected movement, maybe a day or two after, that whole CPI push. There's some PPI push as well, but CPI really pushed it above and beyond, right? GJ at least, and then USD CAD, it dumped it. So now you guys can see how, well the ranges are being respected. You can see that level is being respected slightly here, as it was a previous level of resistance and support over here. So I could see that. And of course, if USD CAD comes all the way down here, the buys would be more valid. Now there's 3 wick fills, 3 candle wick fills here that it needs to do. 1, 2, and 3, right to the bottom. And it'd be a nice buy stop here. So again, both biases are valid here, but I still believe it hasn't fully pushed all the way up to tap the 1 hour EMA. And at the same time, GJ is moving right along the inverse correlation to continue down here on this range. So beautiful ranges here potentially. And we may have to wait for London opening unless it makes a nice drive down here. GJ does, for us to consider the buy stops here. So I think it's a beautiful setup here for the range potentially, as well as USD CAD coming up top here, right? The ranges are not too crazy either to to be tapped on either end of the range. It's about 34, 35 pips. So just under, under 2 TP setup here for GJ. So not bad at all. And really looking forward for movement here for USD CAD up here for nice sell stops to the downside here. Again, USD CAD could come down, guys. It doesn't matter. Can do 3 wick fills here and come to the top here. So both areas, again, it's respecting the range. So nonetheless, we will have a setup either way, right? Unless there's slower movement all the way through, to pre-New York. But again, I don't think so because it's been respecting the range, quite beautifully here. And now GD is also making that move as well before London opening. So I'm not going to write the trade idea yet, guys, because I need to, GD to break this level. I also need USD CAD to break this levels. But again, they're working perfectly in opposition here, which is beautiful to see because both setups are aligning pretty clearly here. So we may get 2 setups here back to back, or we may get 1 setup, and nonetheless we can understand where prices are, going, at least, for the short term, which is all we need to consider a buy stop or sell stop. Now again, if this doesn't go that way, of course, I'll look to maybe just trade 1 pair, right? So whichever pair respects the range, that's a pair I'll probably lean on trading. If both do, perfectly fine. I do believe they both will. For USD CAD, guys, because there's some fast movement occurring here. Again, not quite sure exactly what happened here, but nonetheless, it's okay. It's respecting the range, right? I'm going to get USD CAD set up ready first because just in case we get a quick move. Sorry, it's going to be sell stops. Sell stops. $137. Should I do 100? Okay, let's keep it at that for now. We could get some quick movement, with USD CAD here. And GD, oh wow, okay, yeah, you know what? I gotta get these ready because these pairs are moving now. So there is a 1 hour EMA, but I believe it can push down further than that. If it cannot, then I won't be considering this because, guys, previous levels here, look at that. And we could get our break, below that level as USD CAD can come up. Again, there's no bottom wick even for the current candle for USD CAD. But nonetheless, it's making its move. 187.300. Let's see. How many more pips does it need to do? Look at that. It's moving fast here, guys. Okay, another 18, 20 pips. And about another 9. Oh, wow, this is moving fast. GD is moving on this one. Okay. So, still going to keep it up here. Slightly adjusted here. As you guys can see, there's a larger range in play as well. Look at this. Not only this range, but then this range, and then this range. It's a beautiful concept here. 1, 1, 2. And once it breaks this level, this smaller range or medium-sized range can break to this level. And now it's in this range currently. So the beauty of exact ranges, guys, is just a perfect phenomenon here. And the system and the strategy is not going anywhere. It respected too much for over the course of 4 years now, nearly 4 years that I've been trading this, and is still going strong through the pandemic, through the wars, through any conflict arising. Still is very valid, and it's gonna continue because the markets repeat this, and it's a catch and it's a hack, if you want to call it, to get these movements. But nonetheless, you guys can see day in, day out. This is not something I'm making up. You guys can watch the stream for anybody joining new and see for yourself that this is something that it repeats over and over and over again because the markets consolidate. Alrighty. So I'm leaning on just having, still having somewhere along this level, 187, maybe 350. So I would need that push, guys. I'm not going to be considering something less than that. Right, so I will still need a 5, 6, 7 pip push below this level to respect this, because I even raised the bottom end of the range here just so I can get a better entry here, or even right here. Yeah, I think that's decent too. Okay, and here it comes USD CAD. Does it break this level? Of course, there was going to be some rejection here. That's understandable. And we have another 15-minute close coming as well. And where's USD CAD? Yeah, it could break to the upside as well. So okay. Okay, so 350. So I will adjust these guys as, price moves here. So you can see there's a previous wick here. Still going to keep a nice stop loss here, just in case. This is decent. This is very decent here. Nice push from USD CAD as well. All right, yeah, let me get these ready, guys. We got last 15 minutes coming, and we could get that movement to the downside and then pull back. So GJ can come all the way down here and pull back and tap us in before London opening. And I'm willing to do that because I believe London opening will give us that, volume to respect this range, right? So sometimes, again, you got to use that, whether it's news, whether it's a larger, session opening, use that to your advantage if you see price moving along. Right? Okay. $7, 120. TP 187. 580. 23. Okay, USD CAD is still respecting that area. It's okay. So again, I told you guys, if only one pair is moving along, then it's okay. I'll just take that one setup. If both pairs move along, I'll take both. But I'm definitely going to be watching both pairs just so one doesn't flip the script. And I see, from using, that knowledge of movement of the, inversely correlated pair, I use that to my advantage and not against me. So if I see a huge, flip here, I'm going to be hesitant on taking, let's say, the GJ buys here, just if I don't see, appropriate movement, right? Even if I see a slight rejection, that's okay. But if I see a huge rejection, let's say from USD CAD dumping all the way down here, then I'm not going to be considering the buy stops right away, right? Because I could see that flip occurring faster than anticipated and it going against me. So that's why I always am watching both pairs no matter what, even if I don't trade the other pair. Again, I hope, from the streams, that's common knowledge now. But nonetheless, okay. All right, so we have this one setup. Again, I may adjust these buy stops as price dumps, just so we can get a better entry. So if I get a huge dump going on over here, I may adjust it a little lower because I know the reversal is very possible and higher, has higher probability to reverse at the bottom end here. Guys, so GJ is moving right along. We have a 15-minute close coming in less than, wow, look at that. And USD CAD maybe taps the 5-minute EMA. So hold off on the sell stop yet. But but nonetheless, here comes GJ. Wow, what a push. And it's a beautiful push. We got the 1 hour EMA tap here. Again, we still have 15 minutes to go to close up the 50-minute candle here. So we could see a strong push. Look at that. Still the 50-minute candle has not closed. And look at that push. So that's a very strong push. I didn't anticipate, GJ pushing down that strongly before the 50-minute close here. But wow, look at that. So we could anticipate a huge wick to the downside here. So I'm going to be more hesitant on taking the buy stops right away. Right? Because there is still 15 minutes to go to close up the hour. So we could still see a huge dump. We could see it come down here, come up here, dump down, and then come back. So to avoid that, I'm going to wait out to see what GJ does here. So no bottom wick on the previous candle. Actually, there was a wick. A slight wick on the previous candle. And to open up the 50-minute candle, there's no bottom wick. But again, likelihood of GJ coming down is very high because there's an EMA tap awaiting. There's a level of support here, which is our bottom end of our range. And so we have a lot of things ongoing right now. Let me see USD CAD as well. So USD CAD, no top wick, and it is dumping. Now, does it come all the way down here? As I mentioned to you guys, if it does, I'm going to hold off the buy stops just because we could get that reversal. We, of course, have London opening approaching as well. And we always know, guys, that the markets won't always respect the range, to such a level where it's going to happen right away, right? We could see some erratic movement. We could see some movement, moving against the direction. We could see movement, some manipulation along the way. So to avoid that, I'm going to be careful here. Now, wow, GJ is just dumping here. Look at that. So again, not willing to take that. Wow, look at that. And here comes USD CAD as well. Oh, wow. Okay. So now it's moving. So again, USD CAD did come out to our level, but again, not willing to do that yet, to take the buy stops yet. Let me see, 350. Oh, wow, look at GJ. Wow. So it went through the 1 hour EMA. It reached our level where, our intended buy stop area, but we need a stronger dump now. The pressure is high, and reversal may not occur right away, right? So to avoid that, I needed to dump further down. Look at that. So you can see the previous wick down here, where it reached, right? That was New York opening yesterday right here. So not willing to take that buy stop yet. So I don't believe that, the push down occurred yet, as USD CAD is still not moving up yet. Let's see. So again, it could reject the 1 hour EMA, jump back up, but there's still some good bearish pressure on GJ, which is good for us because if it moves up, enough pips down here, I can consider the buy stops. And if it continues moving down, I can, readjust the buy stops to a better area. We have 13 minutes to go for London opening. So I didn't anticipate GJ pushing down that strongly and that fast. That maybe this could happen, maybe 5 minutes prior to London opening or even into London opening. But wow, what a move from GJ now to complete this full push down here. Almost 30 pips here. Yeah, it is 30 pips. All right, here's USD CAD coming as well. So GJ could push down further here. So you guys can see now, this may make a move in the last, what is it? Last 10 minutes of the close of the hour. So let's set this as well accordingly. Let me just see where the 1 hour EMA is now. It's very close. So I'm going to actually put this lower, guys, just so we can catch a better entry. Let me see. It was about 6 pips away. Okay. Got 3.5 pips here. Not bad. Here's GJ. I'm still watching, but let's get this going. 4 pips. Okay. You know what? I'm comfortable with this level right here. Okay. 137. Yeah, look at USD CAD moving up. Okay. So 137.085. Okay, let me just see. I'm just looking for a reasonable target here, guys. Again, these reasonable targets of stop loss and TP have allowed us to reach that level multiple times over the past, several weeks, just because of some odd movements. So just trying to keep it reasonable. And here comes, well, GJ is pushing it back up. So new 5-minute candle. And we see that again, it is at the one, our EMA is still, it's rejecting it, but nonetheless, there's no bottom wick, and we still see that it can reach lower levels, even though both pairs now look at this. You see, guys, this is why I'm saying no early entries because of such movements here. And this will occur because we have London opening coming up. There will be some, irregular movement. Irrespective of, respecting the range or not. This is just a common theme here. Okay. Okay, so I told you guys we could expect USD CAD to dump down here, and then that's where I will hold off considering the buy stops immediately, right? So GJ did reach down here, but again, you can see that the move is still not confident because, it's a higher, time frame candle closure coming up. There's also larger, opening up of a large session, and then we also see that, it has not completed the move, and I'm using this as a bonus here, USD CAD here, to continue to see what's really going on here. Now there's no top wick, but USD CAD may push all the way down here. So the buy stops will be valid here instead. And that's where I mentioned to you guys that one pair may not respect the range to that level, but the other pair is. As long as I can see USD CAD eventually coming back up. Now if it dumps all the way down here, that's a whole different story. Now we'll have to get buy stops ready here. Because again, it's still respecting the range nonetheless. Okay, let's see. So again, there's 7 minutes left. We may see, the last few minutes, the price moving along or into London opening. Nothing we have not seen before, price doing. And that's why you see why I set some parameters and some rules where I will not take those entries instantly, right? I used to when there was levels where EMA taps would be right at the level, but we haven't really seen much of those exactly to the T. So for that reason, again, there's some parameters set because of reasons like this, and we know price can move like this in the last few minutes, or maybe 5 to 10 minutes prior, and then the last few minutes move right along our intended direction. So this is a common theme. This is nothing different from what I expect, unless of course there's a large movement against the direction, which is of course we have to consider other factors, putting in there, and then obviously avoid entering, as we did remove, the GJ buy stops yesterday. You can see that it still didn't fully reach those levels and continue to dump to the 1 hour EMA, which exactly was along the lines of a larger range. I'll show you guys that in a bit, but let's get this ready now. So 185 here, so 137, 190. Okay. Wait, sorry, no, it's not that, it's 215. Yep, that's it. All right, 5 minutes left, guys. 5 minutes left. And GJ is right at the 1 hour EMA. So even if it closes at this level, guys, I can still see with London opening now dumping. If it closes down here, guys, then I would consider the buy stops if it makes that push, strong push now, right? At this area, the reason why I said I'll consider the buy stops before London opening and have London opening as being used as a catalyst to push up the price. But now where it's closing is that's not as confident, for the buy stops right away. So we could see it dumping down. If it comes down here in the next 3-4 minutes, then I can consider the buy stops. But if it's closing up at the EMA level, then I'm gonna wait out, right? Because that's not a confident close for the pair to reverse, at least not for me. Especially with USD CAD now moving right along, and we still see that there's some, some amount of pips to go for USD CAD, about maybe 9-10 pips. And since that move is not done, right, for USD CAD to reach that top end, even though GJ is at the bottom end of that range, still not, I'm not fully certain about that. So I'm going to wait out and be patient with this setup. Again, no rush. And let's just have these settings here, the trade idea for USD CAD sell stops. Okay, so 13 pips there, and then what is this? 136,955 as the TP. Okay, 136,955. Yeah, right there. Okay, so we have 2 trade ideas ready to go. And, movement is very close to both, for both pairs on either end of the range. GJ, of course, is much closer. And again, GJ may close around the 1 hour EMA, guys, and then I'll look for the next push down for London opening and then the reversal. Now, if we completely miss this, again, I'm going to follow my rules. I'm going to stick to it. I don't want, to get in unnecessary drawdown just because I wanted to enter early and not, miss, kind of FOMO. But we don't have FOMO on this stream, guys. What we do is instead we follow our plan strictly. If it doesn't follow it, even if the range is respected, we don't enter, right? And that's something that, I learned over the course of, the years that I've been trading this strategy and molding it to that level and adding such risk parameters in place, safety measures in place to avoid, the entry instantly and also early. And if I do miss it, it's completely fine, because I mentioned to you guys over the course of trading this strategy, years and years of trading this strategy, I've seen more probability with price dumping. Let's say in this case, the buy stop is ready here. Price is dumping, let's say it does make that jump, price will come back down. And in more scenarios, if I did enter instantly, or if I entered early here, I would end up getting stopped out and then price coming back up. So for me, because I'm going to be playing a game of probabilities here, in my advantage, I'm going to wait out. And if it does not respect it, then it's okay. That setup was not meant for me, and I'm going to wait out. And now on this one, I have a higher confluence, or higher advantage confluence here, where I see that USD CAD has not completed its full movement to the top side with some confluences above. And so for that reason, GJ is still not done its push down yet. So that reversal, I'm still waiting. We got a minute left now, guys, so we won't be entering prior to London opening now, which is completely fine. And again, I told you guys, if GJ is closing in or closing around the EMA and respecting it, the 1 hour EMA for GJ, then I'm not considering the buy stops yet. I'm gonna wait for it now. So now London opening could actually work with price pushing down before coming back up now. If it did close down here, we could have used that London opening volume to use it as catalyst to move the price up. But right now where it closed, it's not confident enough, I'm not confident enough to take the buy stops. Okay, here it is. So both prices. Let's see. So again, we could see some quick movement here. Okay. Here it comes. Here it comes GJ, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, GJ, dump. Let's go. Continue down. And USD CAD is pushing up as well. Again, not much is needed from USD CAD either, right? Not much. Let me just put a rate at the level here. Okay. So we may get some slower movement before we get a nice push down from GJ to be able to ready to enter the buy stops. And likewise with USD CAD, we may get slower movement here. You can see this consolidation zone now has been stuck here for since what time is this? 2:20, so about 40 minutes has been stuck in this area. So that's okay. Again, GJ is at the 1 hour EMA, which again I do believe there will be some push down here. It's not done its move down before reversing, before the reversal. And again, with USD CAD still, I don't believe it's done its move to the upside here, because again, non-wick candle up here, of course 1 hour EMA, and using the inverse correlation as well. So many things are lining up here for both pairs, guys. We're almost there, but not there quite yet. And if we don't get there, and the move just, let's say GJ just pushes up all the way up, then it's okay. I'm still gonna stick to my plan. And again, as you guys seen, we did miss some movements as it did not kind of respect our levels. I'll show you guys here. Where is it? So for example, this move, was this yesterday? Yes, it was. This move down, I got a little late into the stream, so we couldn't get this move. But nonetheless, we got another move, and it did hit TP eventually for some of you guys. And where was the other one? I believe it was right here. So we missed this move up here, but that was because, right, this is all on the stream. We did miss this move up here, but nonetheless, because it did not tap that EMA that was right below it. So it did not respect the I guess you can say the factors and considerations before entering, buy stops, sell stops. It did not respect that, so I avoided this, although it respected the range. That's completely fine. And then got this setup going, right? And I'm pretty sure a lot of us did profit on this one as well. But nonetheless, again, if it doesn't respect our rules, and it still respects the range, that's completely fine. It's just not a setup I'll be willing to take or willing to risk. We still got the reversals for both pairs and profited on both setups as well, even if it did not go and hit the TP. Nonetheless, it followed our plan, and we did get some profit out of that. So it was still a win. And so far this week, guys, last week was not, if not the best, one of the best weeks that we had on the stream last week, and this week has been even better. And I'm glad a lot of you guys are benefiting from the streams, whether you guys take the setups or not, but benefiting in any which way. And of course, there's many of you guys that are up in percentages for the week. I'm being sent a lot of your profits and so forth. I can't post everything on my platforms, but Mostly my Instagram, I'm posting a lot of member profits and percentages and messages and so forth. But nonetheless, again, I can't post everything, but again, I appreciate everybody sharing their progress as well, and letting me know that these streams are valuable, because again, that's the reason why I continue this. Now look at that. GJ did not come down, even though it respected the range. It's completely fine, but it did not come all the way down, so it did not follow the rules here as far as the system is concerned, and I'm not willing to take that risk. Right, we can see on the left here, we could get that push down as well. So to minimize the risk, I need this game plan to be followed. And again, not every range setup will, move along such, in such measures for us to take the setup, but that's okay. Now there's no bottom wick on GJ, but a nice fly up here and a nice respect at the bottom end of the range here. Look at that, the 1 hour EMA is being respected there. But again, nonetheless, USD CAD still has ways to go. And again, GJ could dump down before coming back up, right? And this is one of those things. Let's see if it did. If we did take that entry, if it did move down some pips, it would have been about 15 pips or so. And more. It's really pushing here. Let's see. And USD CAD, okay, USD CAD is moving up now. So again, I mentioned to you guys only one setup if it's moving along the direction that we would like it to, and at the pace as well. I'll be willing to take this one setup. And let's see. Again, no bottom wick on GJ. There's a EMA tap above, so it could come and tap that EMA and then reverse, coming down, and it could move down fast before the reversal. So let's see. Again, sorry, I didn't read any messages up to now, but good morning, everybody. Yeah, we did see that USD CAD push right here. Nonetheless, it's okay. I mean, it was a 10 pip move, but nothing too crazy. And again, we've seen what USD CAD and GJ have done so far this week. So it's been a crazy week, midweek, and let's see if we get some slowdown. Let's take a look here. So we do have the unemployment claims, right after New York opening, and yeah, not much going on, guys. Just very, very low impact. Not much until New York opening. But other than the 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, there's not much. And on to tomorrow, yes. So we've had GDP news almost every single day. High impact news right at the opening of, the 2 a.m. Eastern time hour, which is right around our opening of, or our live stream time. So we'll see how that works out. But again, we won't be trading prior to that. Maybe 15 to 20 minutes into that. And yeah, otherwise not much next week. Now, however, there's a lot of, next week is going to be really, really interesting. So we'll see how that goes. But not too much going on. Again, just a GDP news tomorrow for at the opening of the hour. The hour prior to London opening. So we'll see how that goes. But nonetheless, we're good for London session for today. And we'll see you tomorrow. Right. But nonetheless, guys, we have a winning streak going on. Again, I don't really put that to, such a level, because again, it doesn't really matter. It's what matters is that we follow our game plan. We were strict with it, and we're still coming out profitable and consistent with each setup, very calculated in each setup, and being patient with each setup. I mean, Monday, guys, what a near 8-hour stream, 7 hours almost. We held GJ, which was just, brutal to hold for that long. It was not moving, right? It was not moving until the very, very last until I think it was around like the 10 a.m. Eastern time. Where was it? Yep, 10 a.m. And look at that, guys. We had to wait for this nearly 7 hours here. And it moved what? Let's take a look here. It moved 27 pips in 10 hours, and that's unheard of, GJ. I mean, yes, it will range maybe in the odd non-high volume session, but 28 pips back to back to back, and then literally, I mean, I can even scale down to the 1 minute here, guys. Look at this. Look how I just dumped here. The 5 minute, it didn't take much time here. Literally 5 minutes, 5 minute candle right down. So what a move, for a Monday close of our live stream. But nonetheless, a lot of profitable setups. And yeah, so we still have, and this is another beautiful move as well. And now we're back in this range. And the range is being really respected nicely. So that's beautiful to see. Could give us some nice setups for today and tomorrow. And we'll see how that goes. Again, USD CAD is still stuck in here. And GJ tapped the 5 minute EMA, which I mentioned it could reject. And now it could dump down. Although, again, it moved nicely from our, the entry level here, about 19 pips, so not bad. Now it could move all down, and this could be the push down here before the reversal, as USD CAD could come up here. So, again, just some slight delays here, guys. But we got to be patient here. And we'll see now. Because now that was a hard rejection here, we could see a strong push down here before the reversal. So I'm going to be careful here in entering here, because we may get a push down here. We may get some consolidation here before a strong push, and then the reversal here, right? So we got to be careful here. It is approaching the 1 hour EMA once again. Let me just take a look at the 2 hour EMA. Where is that? Okay, that's still down there. But nonetheless, just got to be careful here. Look at that rejection there. Nice rejection. USD CAD could be coming up now. Yep, look at that. It's beautiful. And the 15 and 30 minute must be moving closer to our TP area as well. It's perfect. And where's the 1 hour EMA now? Okay, so it's closer and closer to that level. You can see this range can really be respected nicely as well. Just have to be patient here, guys. And yes, good morning. Good morning to all. And, I also appreciate a lot of you guys who are sending in your charts, whether it's for other pairs or for the pairs that we trade on the stream here, and showing, some of the course members actually are showing, sending in some of the profits made as well, and some of the range setups. So there's another valid range setup here earlier as well. Over here, as you can see over here, on a larger scale over here as well. So nicely put. Some small ranges here. I mean, I wouldn't say they're tradable. Very small here. But you can see how price continues to respect it. You have to just scale down and take a look. Now this setup here, again, we can get the 2 touches, right? So again, this would be a clean setup here as well. Once we get that touch, the 1 hour EMA reversal and down. Not bad at all. Likewise with GJ, it did come down and tap, to the bottom end here. 1 to 1, 2 to 2. And we're looking for a strong push down here. So looking at the left and then set the buy stops, comfortably for the push above. So again, everything is aligning, guys. We just have to be patient here. And we had to, enter 15 minutes into London opening to see this setup going. So let's see. Again, USD CAD is still a little slow here, but we're only a few pips away. I mean, not a few, but maybe, what is this? Well, 8-9 pips away. Not bad at all for USD CAD to reach. pretty comfortably. And wow, look at that push from GJ, guys. And as you guys can see now, the 1 hour can still be rejection because the 1 hour still has 45 minutes to go. So it can move strong down here. It can really move down strong, create a larger wick this time, which again, that's what I was waiting for before setting the buy stops. Move down strong and then come back and reject the 1 hour EMA all the way to the top and tap the 15 and 30-minute EMAs. So this, rejection from the 5-minute EMA was pretty evident here, as I mentioned, even before it got to the 5-minute EMA. So everything's moving right along the lines of, us, eventually setting the buy stops. Just USD CAD is really, really slow here. It's really stuck in this almost for 1 hour now. It's been stuck in this, 4 or 5 pip zone here. So let's see. GJ is right at the 1 hour EMA, nearly there. And we have a 15-minute candle opening. Actually just opened. Let's see. And here it is as well. So again, this is GJ is getting very, very close for a potential entry or buy stop entry here. And I would like it for at least to dump down at least another 12, 13 pips. Looking at that wick on the left there. Right, another 12, 13 pips at least to consider the buy stops. And USD CAD here is, coming right along. It's not far off, guys. About 7, 8 pips. So yeah, both pairs are moving right along the lines now. And it's going to be action time very soon now. Got to be very ready for this because, again, I wouldn't want to miss these moves once they reach those levels that I've just indicated. So the probabilities are high for these setups. But again, they may come fast, and then we got to be ready right here at this level to set the sell stops for USD CAD, and then the buy stops for GJ. Alrighty. And again, I did mention, guys, so yeah, this is, it would be by far the best week, even though our, one of the best weeks was last week, so up 4.5% for me personally. Last week, I believe when I did ask you guys, a lot of you guys in the chat, you guys are all up as well last week. And now this week already, everybody should be up 2 to 3% at least, right? If considering you guys only took these setups from the streams here. We have not lost a single setup this week. And so, I mean, count, 4 to 5% last week, count another 2 to 3% this week. And you guys can see where things can go when we're very calculated. And I thought maybe, last week was a week that could not be topped, but look at this week now. So each week just keeps getting better. So that's great to, see. And again, the growth is also evident as well. We're averaging above 20 viewers per stream now, which is wonderful to see. Especially, just a month and a half ago, we were averaging under 10. And so the growth is evident as well. And so, when you see that there's something working, it's going to create organic growth, organic noise. And yeah, so I appreciate everybody joining the streams. I see a lot of you guys are becoming regulars now that, weren't here maybe a couple weeks ago. But I really appreciate everybody, taking their time to attend the streams. And again, I promise you guys, it'll be worth it. And I hope it is, worth it so far. Even if, again, you don't take the setups, that's completely fine. It's just the understanding that, you're kind of unlearning a lot of other things and keeping it very simple, literally very simple. And it's just a system that you have to apply to, lower your risks for the setups. And guys, I will most likely be releasing the website tomorrow. I did, send some snippets of the website on some of the socials today. So I may show it on the live stream today or maybe from Monday onwards. But yeah, so website's being released and also the mentorship as well. So all the mentorship members will be getting an email very, very soon for access to the Discord. So, that's kind of the reason why I had kind of started some of the streams late, just because, again, the developers and so forth, I had to go back and forth with, as they all don't live, in my time zone. Okay. And GJ is not giving up on the bullish attempt here. Still early, no bottom wick. See, and again, same with USD CAD as well. And this is where impatience, cannot grow here, right? Impatience cannot grow because now, for example, let's just say you say, okay, you know what? It is going to reach here. So let me just buy from here. No. What if it dumps all the way down here and then comes back up? And in fact, forget that range. What if it's this range that's valid here, right? And so now instead of, you buying from here, now you realize that now this whole thing is dumping down here, stops you out, and then continues back up. So that's why only follow your plan. Do not try to take the shortcut and think that, you know what, since it is here, it's going to reach here for sure. I may take the buys, and then boom, you see a full dump here, right? If it doesn't follow your plan, do not take the setup. That's something, again, I learned early on as well, right? It's not that I didn't make those mistakes and I'm bulletproof from that. No, I took those, I got hit with those bullets too because I was, being over smart and overconfident and thinking that, oh, wow, okay, you know what? This range is valid here, which it still may be, but let me take the buys here so it reaches this level and then I could take the sells. And then boom, I got hit with some surprises and some stop losses being hit. As you can see, look at that full dump now. Not saying that it won't come back up, but it's too risky. And when you're not going with your plan and trying to take that shortcut before, proceeding with your game plan, it's still not worth it. So don't take that chance. It's not worth it. Whether you learn your lesson later on or you learn your lesson now, that's on you. Okay, will we get the email this week or will it be delayed to next week? No, the emails will be given this week, even if we start, the mentorship, the whole everybody coming and entering the Discord group over the weekend. That's completely fine, but emails will be sent this week, and then once you guys get approved into it, you guys will be admitted into the Discord, or invite link will be sent, and you guys will be given access. So even if we start next, from Monday onwards, all the access and the emails and everything will happen in the next day or so, and then hopefully by Sunday everybody's in, and then we can start the the whole Discord mentorship and so forth from Monday onwards, right? We'll see if everybody gets in by Sunday or Saturday, but we'll manage. Right? There will be an announcements channel within the Discord, so again that'll be only for the mentorship members. But I have a lot of plans for that, guys, and stay tuned. So stay tuned inside the Discord mentorship. Very worth it. Learning a lot. Okay, perfect. Right. Again, I've always mentioned that even if you don't take the setups, if there's value given, just from understanding a system and not only the understanding part of it, but also understanding that this is a credible setup and strategy that can work and does work. And you can even privately backtest it and see, right? Of course, now it will take time to understand which ranges are valid to trade on your own. So initially you will need, that guidance and so forth. So the streams are there, the mentorship is there, the course is there, right, to all guide you guys. I know and I understand that there's a lot of, useless courses out there, which, I'm a victim of as well, and that don't really apply. And then you also see the mentors or so, using a completely different strategy or have multiple strategies, and it just doesn't work. So, that's why I think the best example is to show everything, live and for free. And then you guys can make that decision and judgment whether this is working or not. Now, if you guys, you guys have not ever chatted inside, this live stream, or if you guys have just seen, without even, commenting and so forth, then you guys seen for yourself that this is truly working, then that's the belief system that, starts the next process, how to level up now, right? And that's where I've created some of these measures in place, these things in place, mentorship, this course, and so forth. Even with the mentorship, there's different breakdowns of how you guys can take your trading to the next level. Those things are not put in place just because, I want to create an extra source of income. It's also because it's been recommended or suggested or, kind of asked for multiple times over. I told you guys, even for the course, even though I've been trading the strategy for 3-4 years now, I only released the course just months ago. Even though I had over 100 plus, people waiting in the waiting list. I had a waiting list pre-order and I got over 150 people just waiting for that, a year ago. And so for me, it was never, just a rush to release something. I want to release something that's of quality. And even the mentorship, a lot of you guys have been still asking, and I really appreciate your patience. But there was no rush for me to release it just because, I can, collect payment and so forth. I still haven't collected any payment for the mentorship at all, right? Yes, the course members do get, have that, month free and so forth. Even anybody who does purchase the Discord mentorship within the next 7 days will get, November and December for the one price. For me, it was never the rush. It was the right process, right? If I can get things, done the right way, and it can bring quality over just quantity in terms of the income, for me, that's the bigger benefit. And so doing things the right way is what I believe in. I believe that in my own business that I did run, and I believe that as a character trait as well, right? Integrity is huge for me. It's critical for me, and if I can bring that transparency not into this industry, but at least to a certain level, because again, if we are trading and we are live streaming, we're part of this industry, I guess, the social industry, so to speak. If we can bring transparency in there and cut off all these other guys who are just trying to make a buck, then why not, right? And I truly believe, again, this community is growing naturally, organically, and I'm loving it. I hope you guys are loving it as well. Oh wow, look at that dump from USD. Oh wow, you guys can see now if we did take those buys. Now I can consider. So we can consider that GJ may push all the way up here. Oh wow, look at this. So this in fact held up here, this area. So you can see it came down and filled up all these non-candle wicks here. Let me see this range right here, guys. Let me see. Yeah, this is a nice range to trade. So I'm going to remove this, guys, the buy stops for now. Let's get 136,920. Why not take advantage of this drop? Well, what a push down here. Now, if it doesn't do that, guys, I mean, and it comes all the way back up again, then, and now GJ is dumping. Look at this. But let me just take care of this. Still think if it does come down here, we can take this. Yeah, that's beautiful. 12 pips. Yeah, perfect. $36,800. Look at GJ as well. So GJ's there. $137.40. All right, let's see. So if USD CAD comes all the way back up, then of course the sell stops will be valid over here. If it dumps down further here, then I'll consider the buy stops here. So nonetheless, it's okay. No issue. I mentioned to you guys even in the beginning of the stream, even if it dumps down, the range is still valid. It's just a matter of, changing the bias. And again, there's no hard feelings in changing the bias with this strategy. That's the most beautiful thing. I think that's where it keeps, your kind of psychology sane here, because there's no like, okay, now I went against me. Now I'm completely, kind of bluffed out by what's going on, and I don't know which direction it'll go. But with this, no issue. I had no emotional, feelings of this reversal here. Yes, I understand that it did drop. It could have reached up here, but it's okay. Now maybe there's a small range, that's valid, which we can take the setup if it reaches down here, and it can reach down here because there's a non-wick candle right here. So it could dump down here. If it reaches this level, then I'll consider the buy stops here. Now, if it does not reach down here, it does not mean the price won't reach and fill this up eventually. It may go all the way up here and then come back down, which is completely fine, and I'll still be satisfied with that. No issues at all. And that means that GJ will dump down, and I can still take both setups if USD CAD comes all the way back up. And it did close below that 50-minute EMA, but nonetheless, and the 30-minute EMA as well, but nonetheless, it reversed from there. Let's see if it's a full reversal all the way to the top, or does it reject it and come down, and then these buy stops would be valid here. But you guys can see this becomes more enjoyable for me personally, right? Because now we can capture this move on this end. No issues. The belief in the strategy is helping a lot with FOMO, because you see that in time it will pay out. There you go. There you go, right? We can eliminate the psychology aspect of, if the trade goes against us, now I'm stuck and I don't know. Well, no. Well, it's still respecting a range. So you can change your bias and reverse. No issue at all, right? No feelings, no emotional feelings whatsoever attached to a certain direction. This strategy definitely eliminates that. There's no attachment in terms of, the FOMO effect, fear of missing out. This GJ setup now, it did nicely tap the bottom end here, which was our intended area of the buy stops. But nonetheless, it's okay. We understand that there's a higher risk if we do take this setup because of the left here. Also because of the inverse correlation with this pair. So, we had a multitude of factors here, and we have to consider those. Because again, I've told you guys, I've done the homework on this, with the years of homework actually, and understanding that yes, most often than not, right, there's a higher probability that if it does launch from the bottom end here, that it will still come down and create a larger wick. And because of the higher probability of that, I'm going to avoid this setup because it decreases my chances of hitting TP, right? And it increases my level of risk. So why go there? And you guys have seen on the stream here that we still get enough setups that follow our game plan, right? If it was the factor, if it was that matter that, because of this move that's missed here, we end up missing, the whole move, and we're not getting enough setups. No. If you guys have been on the streams, joining the streams enough, and I know some of you guys have, you guys will see that we still get enough setups that follow the game plan. So because of, and we still get maybe decent sized setups, sometimes 1, 2, or 3. And that's just one session. So if we're getting enough setups, even when prices respect, the range, um, sorry, even if we don't get the setups here that jump off from one bottom or top end of the range, we still get a decent amount of setups that do follow the plan where we need that breathing room, that push away from either end of the range, call it the breathing room, between where the price is and where we can set the buy stops to sell stops. We still get a decent amount of setups. I mean, I would say 1 to 2 setups at least a day, or at least a session. So if we're still getting enough setups that follow the game plan, why even risk it? It makes no sense to me. And again, I also had to battle that as well, right? That FOMO effect. And once you overcome that, guys, it's a beautiful feeling. I promise you guys, I feel so comfortable. I feel like this is just enjoyable for me. There's no kind of hard feelings on missing a move. There's no hard feelings on just taking setups. No emotional feeling whether I get hit with the stop loss or TB, because I know that I've lowered my risk to such a degree where if it hits stop loss, it's completely fine because I could not lower my risk anymore. Yeah. All right, so again, I'm still waiting for USD CAD to dump down. If it does, looking for the buys. And we are also looking for the buys for GJ as well, if only one complies. Now, for example, we are looking for the buys here, but let's just say GJ dumps down, right? Let me tell you guys, if GJ dumps down here strong, and we're looking for the buys for USD CAD, we may see, again, if USD CAD complies, we may see just a huge push above here, right? Not even come down here and push above here. That's completely fine because now I understand that GJ buys become, much more valid here as maybe USD CAD takes off here, right? So let's see how both pairs move at those significant areas here. Now, of course, now USD CAD seems like it'll come down and fill up this non-candle wick. But I have the setup ready for that purpose. And GJ, again, it could go all the way up here, which is completely fine. It's probably tapping the 1 hour EMA. It's right around that area now. So no issue at all, right? Just got to keep it patient here. And again, just another, I don't really speak about, the subscribers and so forth, but, another milestone has been met this week. So we reached about 700 subscribers on YouTube, 400 on Telegram, and, other social platforms are increasing as well. So I appreciate everybody's, again, kind of joining these streams and just growing, the channel overall as well with viewership. So I really appreciate, again, everybody, taking part of that. Let's see again. So still waiting for some movement here, guys. We have not much, volume kicking in right after London opening or into the new 30-minute candle. We did have this push off, right at the or 5 minutes prior to the 30-minute candle close here with USD CAD. But let's see. Alrighty. Okay. I'm in trading. For the long run, that's what it's all about. The amount you could compound in 4 years can be a good bunch. Oh yeah. Right. And that's where, the mentorship I really wanted to bring in, so I can really, we can account for how we can, from this strategy grow to such levels. And it'll be really nice to document all those things. Right. And yeah, it's amazing, with the advent of prop firms, and a lot of other prop firms, coming up with, better programs as well. I mean, FTMO announced this prime and supreme level tier that you can reach with, consistent profits and payouts. And, if FTMO, one, if not the biggest, I believe it's the biggest prop firm out there. maybe not in terms of the amount of traders, but in terms of that, I would say it has the most respect out of all the traders. Unless of course there's been some issues with some traders, but nonetheless, if the biggest prop firm out there is creating those programs now, there's a lot there's more chances now to grow, right? They even increase their max capital allocation if you reach that level. So the sky is the limit now, guys. You guys can have millions in prop firm funding, just starting off with 150K or 100K challenge and grow that, right? And grow that to such levels through consistency, and taking accountability, and making sure that you follow the game plan strictly. So I don't know about you guys, but some of you guys, if you guys did follow the stream trades, only the trades in the stream from the last 8 days, you would have been up 8%, 3% this week, and some of you guys are even even have a higher percentages in terms of profit for this week alone. But last week was a 4 to 5% gain. And so what I'm saying is that would have been, and all was done, guys, with following the plan, being strict, having a calculated approach, everything done live. So if you guys don't believe me, you guys can go watch the streams, every stream last week. If you guys new to the streams, watch every stream last week and watch every stream this week up to now. And so what I'm saying to you guys is 8% we've gained over a course of 8 days, and that would have been pretty much a past challenge for many prop firms, right? 8% profit target. And this is all following the game plan, strictly calculated risk, managing actively the trade in real time, and everything was done live. So again, more to come, guys. Of course, now there's going to be more value for the membership members, and you guys will see, especially the accountability aspect, right? Which again will take account for lot size used per, dependent on the account size and other structures as well. But again, I'll talk about that in the mentorship. But nonetheless, yes. So we just having great weeks. I mean, it's not that you should count on it being up 8% every 8 days from the streams here, but it's just been an amazing ride so far, and we keep growing naturally as far as the streams are concerned, but also with the winning ratio of the streams as well. And it's a powerful thing. And so for sure though, there's a lot of growth that can happen once you understand and master a strategy and system, because of all the prop firms out there, guys. There are traders out there that have $4, $5, $6 million in funding and keep the same percentage as the win rate, right? If they only go for 3 to 4% per month, right? We're already up 3% for the week here, but if you want to keep it cool and you have large capital and you're up 2 to 3% for the month, just do the numbers. 2 to 3% on a $2 million account, the numbers are really up there. Again, always look to level up your trading, guys. If you guys feel and trust a system, right, go for it. All right, still waiting to see what GJ does here. We're approaching now. It's been stuck in this consolidating zone here. 10, 11 pips, not much. And now USD CAD, look at this. USD CAD has been stuck here, not going above or below 3, 4 pips. Earlier it was stuck over here, which actually ended up being this level, which I had drawn out in the beginning of the stream here, but didn't think it would hold up too strong. And now you guys can see USD CAD did not come down to fill up this non-candle wick. So this may have just been a fake out on the 1 hour here and all the way back up. And now if that's not the case, then we'll see USD CAD dump down and these buy stops would be considered. With GJ now is still around the 1 hour EMA, slightly above it. Let me look where the 30-minute and 50-minute EMAs are. So it's right along the lines of that. A lot of wicks on the upside here, so we could see a dump down before GJ reverses, but still need to see what happens with USD CAD. Now, does it make a strong push? And looking at the left here, you can see that it can come all the way back up here. But if it does not, the buy stops will be considered. If not, we'll look for the full push, and then sell stops will be considered as was the intended area, or the intended kind of a move for USD CAD earlier. So just again, the slower movement, we got a 15-minute candle opening right now. So let's see what that does to the, to both pairs. Okay, here is USD CAD pushing down. Let's see. So does GJ come all the way up? Because you can see it did tap here, right? Didn't follow our, our rules of entry here, but it did respect the range. So it could move all the way up here. And then we could see the sell stops, if it does reach this level here, right? And so that'll be in line with USD CAD here and looking for the buy stops, which we've already, placed here as a trade idea. Okay, so it seems like just waiting here. All right, so we're getting that push from GJ here. Let's see, is it strong enough? Then I'll really have to be quick with the sell stop, text here. And USD CAD, let's see as well. If it breaks this level, guys, I may go ahead and switch it to the sell stops, but it could break this level as well. Let's see. Okay, nice push from USD CAD here. Does it break that level? GJ is tapping the 5-minute EMA once again. And we are approaching a new 1 hour candle here, so GJ could push up strong here unless it dumps down here, right? So I'm not changing the trade idea yet, just because I want to see where both prices can go in the next 5 minutes or so, or until the next 5-minute opening. Just keeping the buy stops on the side here, just because they may not be considered if GJ pushes up strong here. And again, USD CAD is still stuck in this 3-4 pip zone here. Okay, USD CAD may break this level here. Let's see. As GJ may break that level as well. Okay, there goes GJ. Okay. Not quite though. Not quite. Okay. So no topic on GDA right now. There is an EMA that awaits above as well. Does it tap that in reverse once again? And no bottom wick on USD CAD. But still, both pairs are stuck in, the small zone. Again, can't say much right now for both pairs, guys. Just can't say much right now. It's not at a significant area for me to consider the buy stops, and not enough for me to set the sell stops for GJ. So kind of stuck there. USD CAD is still in this 3-4 pip zone, guys. Look at this. Barely 4 pips. Okay, so we're just gonna have to wait now, I guess. We do have another 1 hour candle coming up in less than 9 minutes. So do we have to wait, or do we get some sort of movement where it could be indicative of a direction? Here comes USD CAD. Let's see, does it break that zone? Oh wow, look at that push. Okay. Let's see now. And GJ must push above as well. Yep. Okay. So I'm looking for a push down, guys. It's still not strong enough. It reached our area here, but did it fill up that non-candle wick here? Did it fill it? Yep, it filled it up, but still looking for a stronger push here. And GJ is pushing up as well, so I think I can remove. Yep. I'll look for sell stops here, 136, 187, 630. Oh wow, look at that push. Let me just look at USD CAD, guys. Nice push. Look at that. Does it continue down here? Still not confident yet to hold that, guys. I'm gonna look for GJ here as well. Let me see here. 630. 23. Yeah, GJ can certainly reach there, and I'm not entering USD CAD yet, guys. Hold on. 187, 400. Let's quickly set this. So 23 pips. $23. 187, 860. Okay, still not waiting. I'm waiting for the new 5-minute candle for USD CAD because GJ has not made the full push above yet. So once it does that, I'll be okay with the reversal. Now, of course, if USD CAD continues to dump, then we can see that it is part of a larger range. So I'm not going to be willing to take that setup yet. Let me see GJ here, guys. 15 and 30-minute EMAs could be tapped as well before the close of this hour candle. It should be sell stops. My apologies. Sell stops. Okay, this is the GJ setup here, guys. 23 pips both sides. Wow, no, look at that nice push from GJ here. Looking for the 5-minute close before I consider USD CAD, guys. One more 5-minute candle here. It's about 2 pips away right now. New 5-minute candle any second now. And look at GJ, guys. Okay. So it's going to go and tap the 15 and 30-minute EMA. And then I can consider the sell stops. But I'm going to wait out for the new 5-minute candle. And I may enter USD CAD first. And wait out for GJ because GJ still has some ways to go. Let's see here. Because I don't want to enter too early if, USD CAD dumps here. So this is a new 5-minute candle now. Let's see. Nice push. Can USD CAD push stronger here? Down. Nice push. Okay, guys, I'm going to enter USD CAD here. I'm entering USD CAD here. So USD CAD has been entered. And GJ tap the 15-minute. There's still the 30-minute to go. And let's see, no bottom wick. And no top wick for USD CAD here. Okay, so USD CAD is the only setup right now that's entered, waiting to be activated. And, was hoping for GJ to make a stronger move. If it doesn't create that, then it's going to dump down from here, which is not bad. But again, I can't consider it because the 30-minute EMA is right above. So it's too close of a call, yeah. I'd rather go for this range. And here comes USD CAD, guys. Here comes USD CAD. Oh, wow. About to be tapped in here. We got 4 minutes left. And USD CAD is almost there. Right there. Okay, I got tapped in, guys. I got tapped in on USD CAD. And GJ, I think, respected this level right here. It may have the 15-minute EMA right there. Yep. Unless it comes back up. Here, USD CAD is in profit, guys. No drawdown yet. Let's see. Does it continue pushing up to close up the hour candle? Let's see. GJ is still pushing up because the 30-minute is pretty strong there, guys. It could reach up to that level. We got 4 minutes to go. Let's see. Does this level hold up or does it continue up? I needed another maybe 10, 11 pips from, GJ here. But if we don't get it, can't do much about that. But USD CAD is the setup here. I'll remove this break here, guys, just if GJ does push above. And let's look on the 5-minute candle here. So USD CAD is in. All right, here comes GJ, guys. So let's see. It's going for that 30-minute EMA. I mean, it can still move up strong, guys, 9, 10 pips above. And still, this entry could be entered. The sell stops could be entered prior to, the new 1-hour candle here. Ooh, not a good push down here. Not a good push, but you can see the 1-hour candles, did respect this area for a while here. Wow, look at that. Not a good push off here to potentially close off the hour, but that means GJ will push above as well. But wow, what a push down here. Ooh. Not a good push down here. We've got 2 minutes left here. 2 minutes left. You can see GJ is respecting this range here. So I may consider adjusting the sell stops here just if it does not give me that push. But wow, look at USD CAD here. Wow. Completely dumped down here. Even the 1-hour candle you can see, but again, the 2-hour candle could respect that level, but wow, what a push down there. And here comes GJ, guys. Here comes GJ. We still got 2 minutes to go. Still got 2 minutes to go. I'm going to be more cautious here when it reaches this top end here because, guys, it still has potential ways to go above as well. You could break this level. Let's see. So 15-minute EMA has been tapped. Does it respect that? But the 30-minute EMA is very, very close. And I can't consider that because, there's also 1-hour candle closure coming up as well. Very interesting closes from both pairs. Look at that, GJ still pushing up as well. So the 1 hour will close somewhere along the lines of that. So again, we could see a push, strong push above here as well, guys. But I was looking for the smaller range. If it does not hold up, then I won't consider the sell stops for GJ. But because it's going to close strong, the 1 hour candle right here, I can't consider the sell stops right away. I'm going to need, some confidence here. Look at that push. So 30-minute EMA is about to be tapped. Yep, it just got tapped. Again, looking for a strong push here. No. So it's respecting this level right here. Let's see. Could we get some, 1 hour candle opening volume here to kickstart, this push above, and then potentially look at the sell stops. But again, if we get some good volume in, we do have non-wick candles up here for GJ. And let's see. What a push down from USD CAD to close off the hour. Here comes GJ, guys. Okay, nice push. Again, can't consider this too early, guys. Cannot consider this too early. I need a stronger push here. Here comes USD CAD. Let's see. Does it hold up? And does GJ hold up? Okay. It's right at the 30-minute EMA right now. Okay, nice push from USD CAD here. I like that push. Is it strong enough though? That's the thing. Will it hold up? Not a good 1 hour close from USD CAD. Okay, nice push from GJ here, guys. I need another stronger push here. Can you get one more push here? Maybe another, 3 pips right around here to, fill this non-candle wick here. And then I can consider sell stops. I may adjust it, guys, slightly just because there is some bullish volume there. Okay, here it is. So I'm looking for this non-wick candle up here to be filled. And at that point, I can consider the sell stops for GJ. Here comes USD CAD, guys. Nice push. I didn't like that 1 hour close here, but nonetheless, you guys, we're getting that push from USD CAD now. Let's see. Can it go all the way back up? And with GJ, I'm looking for one more push here. There's a non-wick candle fill here to the left here. If you can do that, I adjusted my sell stops a little lower, so that could be a safe entry. Nice push from USD CAD, guys. I love this push right back up. Nice push. Can it hold up here? That's the only challenge here. Can it hold up? Nice push. If GJ can make one more push above here, guys, I'll enter these sell stops. But a beautiful push from USD CAD. It can go all the way back up, guys. All the way back up to tap the 1 hour EMA up there. Look at that. Beautiful push. Look at that. Did not like the 1 hour close, but nonetheless, if it does reach this level, guys, if it breaks this level right here, I'll adjust my stop loss. So this becomes risk-free. And GJ is still making that push. Again, there's a non-wick candle here. It's too close of a call for it to not tap. So not taking that risk. But a nice push from USD CAD, guys. Let's get this going. The only challenge is, when it did push down here, and I thought maybe, GJ did reverse here at this level, but it broke that level because the 30-minute EMA was up there as well as lining up with the top end of the range. So that push went well, but no, it did not do its trick yet, but still I believe it has that push in it. Again, GJ can push up strong even above this level, guys. There's another non-wick candle over here. Of course, if it does get there, I mean, there's a long way to go up here. So everything can be considered here and has to be considered before taking a setup here. Wow, what a push from USD CAD, guys. Look at that. Beautiful. No bottom wick, however. No bottom wick. But can it make that full push? We've seen some non-wick candles continue the push. We've seen that. I mean, how many pips is this now? It's about 5 pips, guys, in profit. Can it continue the full push? Can it continue that push? Nice push from... Wow, look at that. Look at that, guys. Beautiful. So one more push. Can it tap the EMA and maybe get there as well? To cross the 15 and 30-minute EMAs. No bottom wick, however. No bottom wick. And this is new 5-minute candle as well. So we still got 4 minutes to go. Can it continue the push and reject the EMA? So that's good. That is, it made that full push at the opening of the 5-minute candle, because now the 5-minute candle can continue up still strong and then come back and reject it, right? So with that volume kicking in, but it's also respecting this level here. As I mentioned, if it breaks this level here and comes to tap the 5-minute EMA, I'll adjust my stop loss. And here comes GJ, guys. Nice push. Need that push above here. That's at this level, so I can consider these sell stops. Still feel USD CAD has one more push, to make. We still have 3 minutes to go on the 5-minute candle here. Okay, nice push from GJ here, guys. Nice push. It's about to fill up that non-wick candle. And let's see. Yeah, here it comes. Nice push. Come on, GJ, one more push. And nice push from USD CAD as well. Come on, USD CAD, let's go. Let's continue this. It can really move strong here, guys. Really move strong with the 1-hour candle opening here. It's a nice, beautiful push. It can definitely continue. Oh, USD CAD did not fill up that non-candle wick. And would it reverse here? Let's see. You can see that now. It nearly went to fill that non-candle wick, but did not get there. So did not follow the plan and cannot consider the sell stops here for GJ. Look at that. It was nearly, I mean, I don't know what to call this. It was pretty much, look at this, a half a pip away to consider the sell stops for GJ. But again, it could come back around, guys. Not saying it didn't, it didn't come and fill it up and it reversed completely. We don't know that. Oh, here it comes again. And you see CAD is not looking good on the reversal here because it has no bottom wick. Respecting the level, we got still 2 minutes left for a new 5-minute candle opening. Okay, 1 minute left for a new 5-minute candle. Let's see. I mean, the 1-hour candle really, pushed strong here, but no bottom wick on the current 5-minute candle. Well, we're really getting some volume kicking in before the 4-hour candle close here. Alrighty, let's see. Wow, what a push down from GJ again. Could not get that move, guys. It didn't follow our plan. I couldn't go for it. So, because it could come right back around. Now, USD CAD and both pairs are moving down now. Let's see here. All right, new 5-minute candle here. Let's see. All right, here's GJ pushing up again. Again, GJ has ways to go, guys. If it breaks this level, it can, break above strong. And that's why that wick fill is necessary. And then there's another wick fill up here. So we got to be very careful here with GJ. Get a nice push from USD CAD, but is it strong enough? Alrighty, let's see. All right, here's GJ again one more time, making that push. Again, I need about, what is this? About another 4 or 5 pips above, guys. 4 or 5 pips above for GJ, since it is coming back around now. So I'm going to look for another pip or 2 to move above that, wick fill. Just to be on the safe side. As you can see, it did tap the 15 and 30 minute and nearly the 5-minute EMA here, USD CAD. I can certainly come up there though. As we know, there's a 1 hour EMA above, which has entered this range now. But again, very interesting here, guys. GJ is not giving up on the bullish run. And again, if it does not, I mean, it can, make its way all the way up there. Was looking for the reversal here, but it's not giving in. And USD CAD now made a nice push to open up the hour candle here. And now it's kind of stuck with in between the EMAs within the long position. And GJ did not come around. And again, I'm not sure if it has, completed the reversal here, because there's still some hesitancy here. Let's see. Okay. I mean, GJ did not need to go, far above that level to, give us that signals for, the sell stops, but just did not give it in right now. I mean, does it push all the way down? And I mean, USD CAD is also pushing down as well here. So, there's a 15 and 30 minute EMA there as well. So it's rejecting those, but nonetheless, wow, what it pushed down from GJ here. Does it reverse here or does it not? It was half a pip away from, our intended sell stop or placement of a sell stop. But again, I don't believe GJ has done, or is, on the reversal now, because still hesitant here, right? It's kind of in a consolidation zone. When it does that, normally we'll come back up and, again, either push strong and break this range or respect it, but at least come up and, do the wick fill here. If it just jumps down straight away, then yeah, this sell stop would be missed. We had the buy stops here, but again, it did not push down strong enough to capture the move. And wow, here USD CAD comes down here. So this is not good, because this could be a consolidation zone right here for USD CAD. And GJ again, on the other hand, is not giving in yet. Again, we got a long hour to go. So we could see a lot of different directions here. But nonetheless, let's see. So USD CAD is almost at break even. GJ is the setup that we're still looking at for the sell stops, but not entered yet. All right, so new 15-minute candle here, not 5-minute, but new 15-minute candle. Obviously 5-minute as well, but this could be more significant now because we could get a push right back in, or for USD CAD we get a dump down here. Does it fall back in the range with the 15-minute candle and close strong bullish, or does it dump down here and create this consolidation zone down here for USD CAD? GDA is still not moving down fully here, so we can see that it could come back, pull back all the way up here. If it does dump down here, guys, then the sell stops would be missed, but that's okay because one move would have been captured at that point, right? If it is respecting the inverse correlation. And we're right at break even for USD CAD. Into profit now. It's a nice push. Again, I'm looking for a nice clean push to close off the next 15 and 30-minute candles, but not a good rejection here, as you can see on the 1-hour candle. So it can continue down. Let's see. Yeah, not a good push down from USD CAD. And you can see it's in this consolidation zone right here. So it could come down, dump down here. It's a 12 pip stop loss here. So not too much, but not too less. And here comes GJ right back up again. Let's see. So I like, USD CAD still respecting that range and, jumping right back in without, doing huge dumps, down. But again, we still have some long ways to go with the 15 and 30-minute close. 13 minutes to go. So a lot could happen in that time. At the same time, GJ is not giving up. It's not fully going up and filling up the non-candle wick and not completely, dropping here. Although showing signs of, bearish momentum, but not strong enough. It is kind of caught up in this consolidation zone right here. It's not too large. Let's see, about 8-9 pips. So we could see it come all the way back up here. Oh, wow, look at that push now. So this was what I was looking at. This consolidation zone right here for USD CAD, which is pretty evident here. But the pullbacks were just, where I questioned if indeed, GJ has reversed, and if it has not, or if it has, then, USD CAD can continue up here, but still fighting this battle here. Let's see. So if GJ comes up and shows signs of rejection here, these sell stops would be valid. Once again, and you can see now USD CAD keeps jumping back in that range, and GJ is at the 15-minute EMA right now. So can it still push up strong here? You can see it reach exact levels. Look at this, guys. Look at these wicks reach exact levels here. And these are two separate touches here, and down here as well. But this is what I call, this is why the range is so powerful here. So all these three touches, look at this. There's a non-wick candle here, but nonetheless, less than a half a pip difference between these touches. These are called exact ranges. And they happen more often than not. And that's what we capture here, guys, on the streams, off the streams. You can even see now, if you can measure up even this level here, which, all this whole movement, actually this movement down from here was all captured here. And you can see the difference in between the pip amount from here to here is barely anything, less than half a pip again, guys. Exact ranges. So again, USD CAD is not showing confidence in dropping here, but I could see this. This is, dropping all the way up here and then coming back up into this movement, which means that USD GJ can move up here before reversing here. But again, it'll be interesting to see how the 15-minute candle closes, but no bottom wick or no top wick on GJ right now. So you can certainly see it come right back up. It's stuck at the 15-minute EMA. Actually, it rejected it, but not quite. Not quite. Again, USD CAD could come down here, guys, stuck in this consolidation zone before reversing, but that also means that GJ would come down. Oh, wow. Look at that push. No bottom wick, though, or top wick. So it could come and tap this 5-minute EMA and reverse. And let's take a look at USD CAD. Again, I don't like how GJ is moving here, guys, because that's delaying this movement from USD CAD here, right? If USD CAD is fully on the reversal here and continues to dump down, we could see USD CAD pushing up strong here. So we may have missed GJ, but nonetheless, we would catch USD CAD here as we're in this entry. But GJ is not fully complying here, and you can see that there's no top wick. There's a 5-minute EMA here, so it could reject and come back up. There's a non-wick candle here, which GJ could come up and fill that up first. So there's still some confluences factors above where price can reach for GJ before reversing here. And there you go. I told you guys this is what's going to happen with USD CAD. No top wick now, but this level was going to be reached here. How large of a wick is it to the downside, or is it a complete push? I don't think so, because the current candle has no top wick, but also USD GJ has no top wick. So you can see certainly one pair is not, moving in its ideal direction here. Okay, let's see. All right, new 5-minute candle in less than 3 minutes. So it will be very interesting to close here. But no top wick for both pairs, guys. No top wick for both pairs. They're moving in the same direction. And just have to be patient here. Again, the only setup we're in, guys, is the USD CAD setup. GJ is not not an active setup here. Let's see. So tap the 5-minute EMA. Does it reject and go up and create a bullish engulfing end of a candle, continue up, or does it continue dumping all the way down here? If it does dump all the way down here, guys, again, which will be in line with USD CAD moving up, then I would consider the buy stops, at that level, which were the intended entries for GJ, right, at this level. But it would dump down further here, and then the buy stops can be considered. And then definitely that break above, that break above from this area here, if it does reach down here, this break above here and all the way up to here becomes even more probable for GJ. But both pairs are moving exactly in the same direction. Yeah, so the buy stops are becoming more and more evident, guys, for, wow, literally moving in the same direction, guys. Cannot make this up here. Wow. Still got a minute left to close off the 5-minute candle here. Let's see. So again, I already saw this, this happening, this consolidation zone happening. So with a new 5-minute candle now, it could reverse right back in and go and tap the 5-minute EMA for USD CAD. For GJ, on the other hand, we could see a stronger push down here. And look at that. Wow, look at that strong push, guys. I will consider the buy stops for GJ, guys. Here comes the new candle here. So again, they're moving exactly in the same direction again. And now USD CAD did create a wick at the bottom of the candle here. And does it continue up here? As you can see, the 50-minute candle can close right back in that range. It certainly can. And GJ can continue dumping down here. And if USD CAD does, GJ does continue down here, guys, I will see maybe if GJ makes a stronger push for the buy stops here, because USD CAD still has ways to go to get to that level here. But you can see half a pip away, guys, and this sell was missed. Over here, maybe a couple pips here, and that move was missed. But can't say too much, too fast. We've seen a lot of just these quick movements happen with both pairs. USD CAD, especially at the opening of the, hour candle here. Look at this 3 non-wick candles all the way up top, and then came down and dumped and filled out all those non-candle wicks, and then non-wick candles here. And then also now I did mention that GJ or USD CAD will respect this consolidation zone, which it is. So that would put us right back into profit here. On the other hand, GJ can continue dumping down, and that's where I'm considering the buy stops for GJ if indeed it does come down, which was again our intended direction for GJ, but it just did not comply. And also now on this side it did not comply. But that's GJ for you guys. And now GJ and USD CAD are moving in the same direction once again. Look at this. Can't make this up. Okay. So GJ could reject that and come down. There is the 1 hour EMA down there. But nice push from USD CAD here, guys, to get right back in the range. And we have a 15 and 30 minute close coming up as well. So if it does indeed respect it, it can move all the way back up. And again, for all we know, guys, GJ could make a strong push above here and then reverse. That's why I'm not removing the sell stops here, because we may see that. We may see that even before the the 30-minute, 50-minute candle close, which is in less than 3 minutes. But a nice push from USD CAD. I like the push from USD CAD. This whole consolidation zone right here, guys, is being respected here. So we could see it come all the way to the 5-minute EMA and into profit now, at least. It's a break even now, actually. Let's see, one more push, and look at GJ, guys. Look at that. So there's room to come up here because it can. There's a non-wick candle, and then also it can come up and fill up this non-wick candle up here, which is what we were looking for before the sell stop. So you can see one pair was not moving in the right direction, and now it's coming back to fill those up. Just some manipulation here, and nonetheless, it's coming back up. So USD CAD is coming up because that's the intended direction. GJ is coming up to fill up the non-wick candles, and then the potential reversal, which is the actual direction. But let's see, nonetheless, let's see what happens. The pairs won't always comply with the inverse correlation, and we just have to live with that as long as we follow our game plan. But look at that strong push right back up to the top. We got 1 minute left, so we could see GJ pushing up strong now with the new 15 and 30-minute candles. And then the potential sell stop can still be taken. USD CAD is closing bearish on the 30-minute and 50-minute candle here. Or at least on the 50-minute, but not a good close, to close off the 15 and 30-minute candles here. Let's see. Even the 1 hour does not look good for USD CAD here. But a nice push. They've got some seconds left. Nice push from USD CAD to at least close within that range. Yep, right there. So not bad at all. But the 30-minute and 1 hour, don't look good for USD CAD. GJ, wow, nice push. Nice push. Did fill up that non-wick candle. Can we get one more bullish push to consider the sells? A nice push from USD CAD, but no bottom wick. Actually, it does have a bottom wick. My apologies. It does have a bottom wick. I zoomed out here. And again, respected this consolidation zone. Look at that, guys. Could have been a near range here as well. But nice push from USD CAD. No top wick on GJ. So GJ, guys, is still not complying appropriately. The less it complies, guys, the less I'm confident in taking the setup here. So I'm okay with USD CAD. It can come up to the 5-minute. So it's a new 15 and 30-minute candle. So the EMAs are right there, but because of that opening pressure, we could see it push all the way up to the 5-minute EMA. And if it pushes strong above it, it can certainly reach our TP here. But that EMA cross will be where I set my or adjust my stops. Okay, here comes GJ. Nice push again. So you see it did cross the 15 and 30 minutes, tapping that right now. And with the opening of the candle, the pressure, we could see it come up here. Again, it is respecting this consolidation zone as well. So the 5-minute EMA was evident, as I had mentioned much long ago, even before the dump down here. So everything's moving right along lines with USD CAD. So you can see how we picked the correct pair to trade, because I seen that GJ wasn't complying. So that's also something that you guys have to recognize if you guys do trade inverse correlated pairs, which one is complying, which one's not, and which one's ready and which one's not. That's going to take some time, but nonetheless, once that becomes evident and more evident, there's a lot to take advantage of from this strategy. Okay, here comes GJ now. So again, I can expect GJ to be respecting this consolidation zone, and you guys can see as well that there's a 1-hour EMA below that level as well. So it can certainly be reached once again. It's a nice push from USD CAD, guys. I like that push. Now you can look at the 1 hour and you can feel more confident with the 1 hour and 30-minute candles. But the EMA taps are just the ones that are not, allowing me to hold this on for too long if it does not go up. So we got 3 minutes left for another 5-minute close. Again, for all I know, GJ could be respecting this level right here, guys, right here. Come up and fill that wick candle and then reverse. That's the area where I'll consider taking the sell stops. Maybe not for the full runaround, but nonetheless, at least to potentially the 1 hour EMA. Nice push from GJ here, guys. Nice push. Could consider the sells here, and I like how USD CAD is holding up above here, while even GJ is moving up. So I really like USD CAD holding up here. Very nice move here from USD CAD, and very nice push from GJ as well. Oh wow. Okay, one more push from GJ, guys, and it could fill that up. And then let me just take a look at USD CAD now. If USD CAD reverses at the 5-minute EMA, that's not going to be good for GJ here. Or sorry, for us to take the GJ setup here. Wow, nice. It filled that up. Filled it up. Now does it keep going? There's another non-wick candle up here. We still have some time for the 5-minute candles to close. Let it continue up. All right, guys, I'm in this setup here for sell stops for GJ. I'm in the setup for GJ sell stops. Oh, I don't like that push down from USD CAD, but it can continue up here. We got 1 minute left for the 5-minute close. Could definitely continue up, but I'm in the setup here. If USD CAD GJ does cross this level right here, the 187.730, I'll consider adjusting the sell stops. But I feel confident with the current sell stops here for GJ. And nice push from USD CAD as well. Beautiful. Very nice. So just waiting to be tapped in on the GJ setup here, guys. And USD CAD is a really, really nice push here. So beautiful push here and beautiful, hold and not reversal from USD CAD here. So I like that. And I like, GJ dumping back down. Beautiful non-wick candle fill here. It should be 23 pips here. I'm not sure why that is 610. Yeah, right there. 380, 23. and 23 right there. Yeah, right there. A nice, beautiful close from USD CAD as well. Now look at the 30-minute and 1 hour. Look how strong that looks now, right? Beautiful. Here comes GJ, guys. Here comes GJ. So did not go all the way up here, and that's what I was looking for. I was looking for just this wick fill to respect this range, and it can come back around and push down. Look at that, guys. We're about to be tapped in on this one, on the setup here. Okay, just got tapped in, guys. Just got tapped in 610 right here. Wow, what a push. Again, USD CAD is battling the 5-minute EMA. It can push strong because it just opened up. It just opened up, so it can push. Here comes GJ, guys. It's tapped in for me. Nice push. Beautiful. Again, it could respect the 15 and 30 minute, but 15-minute close is coming up in 10 minutes. So it could respect that. And here comes USD CAD, guys. Look at that. Come on. One more break here. One more break. It's a new 5-minute candle, so that push can really bring it down. For GJ, and then this push can bring it up for USD CAD here. The 5-minute candle opening push. Come on, just a little bit more. A little bit more here. Come on, nice. And we could get that push down from GJ as well to respect the 15-minute EMA and the 30-minute EMA as well. And there's a nice push. Ooh. We got 4 minutes to go. Is it going to respect it? Ooh, not a good push down here. But nonetheless, we could still get it up. GJ is also, still got the push, guys. I believe we do have it because now the intended direction is moving along for both pairs. Again, I see, if USD CAD does make a strong push, the 1 hour EMA is very, very possible here. Nice push. Nice push. Come on, USD CAD. We can get this push. One more push, and it can get to the top of this range here, which will be right in line. And GJ can certainly come all the way back down here. Look at that. Very strong push from USD CAD. It's really holding up tight here, guys. That's a strong, strong hold right there for USD CAD. It's really complying here, and GJ is pushing down now. Strong. I like that push. It can come all the way down here, guys, to the 1 hour EMA. So as GJ can come all the way down to the 1 hour EMA, USD CAD can come all the way up to the 1 hour EMA up top here. But if it can really close strong on this 5-minute close, I'm not adjusting the stop loss yet. Because I'm really leaning on holding until the 5-minute close. GJ is pushing up strong here. Again, look at the left. It can go all the way down, guys. It's a nice push down. Wow, look, USD CAD is really holding up. I'm amazed by USD CAD really holding up. Wow. Respecting the range, holding up nice. But is it strong enough? We got 2 minutes left for the 5-minute close. Does it hold up here? Wow, and GJ is pushing down, so I think that's going to give more confidence to USD CAD for the inverse correlation. GJ is really, pushing down here as well. So that's nice. We're right at the break-even level, though, for GJ. Wow, USD CAD, guys, really held up nice. Just under 2 minutes to go. Break even on GJ and in decent profit for USD CAD. Almost halfway there. And it's a nice push. Still holding strong. Look at the 1 hour here as well. Look at that. It's a beautiful push. Look at that, guys. Still can't say much. We still got a minute left. Nice push from GJ as well. Beautiful. Man, these two setups here, if they really hit, it's going to be really nice. Nice push from GJ, guys. Look at that. Nice. Oh, wow. Loving these setups, guys. Loving these setups. We were really patient with this. 2 hours in, and then we got all this action coming along. But really need a nice close here. Can we still get a nice close? Got less than a minute left. USD CAD is really holding up. Guys, if you guys like the profit that you guys see from USD CAD, you guys know what to do. You guys know what to do. Nice push from USD CAD. Wow, beautiful push, guys. Beautiful push. GJ can make the same push down here. And a beautiful hold here. Let's see. I wouldn't like, the new 5-minute candle to reverse here for USD CAD. That wouldn't be good. But guys, I am going to put stops at break even, guys. I like the 5-minute close here. Stops at break even for USD CAD. If I get another push, bullish push, I'm going to put my stops in profit for USD CAD. And GJ closed in profit, and not a good pushback here. Again, no top wick, so that's why I didn't adjust my stops into profit right now for USD CAD, because you could anticipate this dump down. But again, if the 15-minute candle holds up strong here, this could come all the way back, all the way up there. So, we got about how many pips in profit? About 7 out of, 12 pips. 7 out of 12 is about 6. It's about halfway there right now. So, guys, if you guys like what you guys see, you guys know what to do. GJ, again, I truly believe is going to come down. It's going to reject the EMA. So that whole candle gave us that push above to get us that entry. And we patiently waited. You guys can see it came all the way down here. We patiently waited and secured that entry because, again, I've seen that move too many times, guys. Too many times where I'm not going to take that that early entry. And this is, real-time evidence of that. All right, guys, I would like to know who's in USD CAD. I see a couple of you guys in USD CAD and in GJ. Okay. So anybody in USD CAD other than the ones who already mentioned? And anybody in GJ or both? I would love to know. I know we had less interaction today in the chat, but nonetheless, it's been quite something here. Okay, let's get it. USD CAD. Okay, both in. Okay, 2 CAD only. Very nice. Close in profit. USD CAD. Excellent. So good. Perfect trade management. USD CAD is pushing up as we need one strong push. Again, we got the 15-minute close coming, so we can see that GJ can close underneath and it can close bearish here. This candle can completely turn red and dump down strong, right? And here comes USD CAD, guys. The 1 hour EMA looks very, very strong, to be hit now. So it can certainly come all the way up here. And remember, our intended direction, guys, was the sells, right? So you guys seen early in the stream, I was mentioning to you guys that for all we know, USD CAD can, don't take the buys here because we think that, we're going to go ahead and price is going to reach here and we can go ahead and sell. It could dump down and then, what happened here? It can dump down and then come back up. And that's exactly what it did. So if anybody took that shortcut and didn't follow the game plan, would have been stopped out, right? Or in heavy loss. So now it's respecting this range, right? So you guys always have to be careful. Follow your plan, guys. Follow your plan. Be strict with it. No FOMO. Even GJ, guys, the early entry here, right? If we secure the early entry, it would have came right back and draw down. It could have pushed even stronger and stopped us out before coming back down. So stuck to the game plan. If it goes wrong, when you stick to the game plan, you're strict with it, it's okay. It's okay. You followed your plan. Things, that are out of your control, you can't really do much about, right? So, let it be. Okay, we got a 15-minute close coming. I don't like, USD CAD kind of reversing on the last couple minutes here before the 15-minute close here. But I like the dump from GJ. So again, that gives me confidence. As you guys can see, if GJ is pushing up, pushing down strong here, and they are complying with the inverse correlation, then that gives me confidence to hold USD CAD. Right? So it's a perfect duo here, back to back. But again, I need a stronger close from GJ here in the last minute here. So, we can feel confident. But it's a nice rejection of the EMA. Hopefully it holds. We've still got, a minute left to go. But nonetheless, guys, what I'm going to do, guys, before the 50-minute close, I'm going to go ahead and adjust what's going on here. Let me zoom out here a little bit. Okay, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and put my stops right there. So 940. And as it moves up, guys, I'm going to adjust my stops. So that's something that I'm going to do actively there. And with GJ, the close is going to happen right around on top of the EMA. Let's see. Okay, yep, it closed right above. No top wick. No top wick. And wow, look at that dump from USD CAD. No top wick as well. So now they're moving in line with in terms of the same direction. But again, it did go up how many pips, guys? It went up. So I'm in 2 pips, of a stop loss, but it did go up 8 pips out of 12 pips. So that's 2/3 of the setup there, right? So almost 70% of the trade. And I've seen some of you guys closed out early, so this is a chance. If you guys feel that you don't want it to dump further, close half here and close the rest in profit, right? Put stop loss in profit somewhere and close some partials here. So you can still maximize the profit within the long position, even if it doesn't hit TP. So here's your chance, guys, because we know what USD CAD, right? When it does do this, it dumps down further, and then goes back up. It could reverse from here. I'm not saying that. And that's probably the intended direction, which, again, I truly believe. But nonetheless, we've seen it dump down and then reverse, but nonetheless, take some partials along the way. Take some partials, put stop loss in profit somewhere, and you maximize your profit from that, from that TP, right? Even if the TP doesn't get hit. Remember, you're trying to maximize the profit that you can, even if you don't hit TP. That's a win. Break even is still a win, but nonetheless, if you can get more profit along the way, we're about 70%, nearly 70% up there in the trade. Not saying this won't hit TP. It may. But capture some profit along the way, because all the trades will not go to TP, but we can still win those. Even this week, we've had multiple setups where it did not go and hit TP, but we still won those setups and we profited off those setups. Some of you guys profited even nicely. I think some of you guys profited 11 out of 13 pips and went all the way down to stop loss, but you guys captured those wins even when they wouldn't, hit our TP. So use your smarts. This is where active trade management is huge. It's critical. It's critical. But nonetheless, guys, both pairs are in profit here. I really, loved how USD CAD held up its own, even when GJ was, going in opposite directions. But nonetheless, I've spoken to you guys about how to manage the trade even when it is approaching TP, but it's not quite there and it's reversing, right? So I mentioned to you guys need to take heed of that and, take that advice and especially initially, take partials. Once you capture enough, on the off chance, maybe you can hold up to TP and C and so forth, but nonetheless, do your trade management actively, guys. I'm a full, advocate for that. I won't allow, my trade, especially to go back to break even. There's no way. Now this setup, there's no chance that I can allow it to come back to break even. No way. I'm almost 70% of the way there, and I'm gonna lose 70% of the trade, in profit. No, there's no chance. And nice push from GJ, guys. Beautiful push, guys. Look at this. But you guys can see the patience, that we had to hold, when it came all the way down here. Look at this. Look how far it came down, where I was looking at reversing the direction, but I knew that something is not right with GJ, because USD CAD is moving in line. USD CAD was moving right in line with the direction. We chose the right pair for the direction as well, right? We entered USD CAD about half an hour before GJ, and GJ was not done the full push above. And then we had this nice safe. We even just adjusted the sell stop. So you can see how many adjustments you have to make even before entering the setup. And if you do all those things, guys, you guys will see good results, great results. And look at USD CAD still pushing down here, but nonetheless, not stopped out there. Again, GJ, tap the 5-minute EMA. The 1 hour is what I'm looking at. 1 hour is what I'm looking at for GJ. We got a 5-minute close coming, so nice push. But GJ can certainly reach all the way down here, guys. This is a nice, strong bearish close. And again, USD CAD has no top wick, but just holding up there now. But here comes GJ. Again, we have a 4-hour close coming. We have a 1-hour close coming. So we can see the full dump in the next 10 minutes before the reversals. But of course, we're going to be long gone from the markets before that 4-hour close. Unless, of course, it does not do us justice and it completely reverses here. Look at that. Look at USD CAD now. We've seen these type of movements, guys, and I went over, what you guys should do at this point. Just because I have a larger appetite doesn't mean you guys need to as well. So manage accordingly. We are about 70% of the way there. And if it does all, come and dump all the way down here, as it can, because the 15-minute close or 15-minute EMA is there, the 30-minute EMA is there as well. So it could come on, reject all the way down there, and GJ is coming up again. Let me see. How many pips were we in profit for GJ? About 12 pips there. Let's see. The 15 and 30 minutes EMAs are there as well. So I still see it dumping further. I mean, we might have to wait for the last 5-minute candle. But USD CAD is not giving out on the bearish momentum here, guys. Let's see. So GJ could reject this 5-minute EMA, come down and tap the 1-hour EMA because we have the 1-hour close coming as well. But wow, look at USD CAD, guys. This is what I mean. This is what I mean, guys. Look, no top wick and continues to push down. There's a 15-minute EMA right there as well, which is slightly above. That's why I placed my stop loss, in profit, but below that EMA, just in case price does come down. We've seen USD CAD do the exact same move over and over again this week. And here comes GJ as well. So again, GJ was almost 50% of the way down. So another lesson learned as well here, guys, to take some profits along the way and adjust the stop loss. I'm going to probably adjust it after the 5-minute close here to see if it continues dumping down. And USD CAD as well. Let's see. So it could be the reversal again. The 1-hour close can, push up strong here for USD CAD, guys, and approach the 1-hour EMA, which is again still a little distant, but nonetheless can be captured. And GJ could continue dumping down here. And if it does break below that EMA, I'll be adjusting my stops. But nice push from USD CAD. USD CAD really held up strong, guys, today. Can really respect that. And GJ is pushing up here right now. It's not good. But it is tapping the, I think, 15-minute EMA right there. Still pushing up right now. Still pushing up. We still got a 5-minute candle coming up. So we could see the push down from there. But USD CAD really respected this range here. And pushed up strong now, and we got still 5 minutes left. Sorry, 7 minutes left, and another 5-minute candle coming up. So we could see GJ dumping right back down as we see USD CAD pushing up. But nonetheless, could see the opposite happening. It's nothing new from this week. But now you guys had another chance to close 70% right there, guys. Almost 70% of the trade. Or take partial. So there's a lot of chances you guys have. You guys have to capture that because there will be movements like this. Now there's a new 4-hour candle coming up, and it could push it all the way down before coming back up, as GJ is pushing up strong as well. I mean, GJ was down 12 pips, so for whatever reason, you guys have to be careful with that. And USD CAD is continuing to come down. Let's see. So what a push from GJ, guys. Look at that. Strong push. Came back to tap the 30-minute EMA. Now, does it respect it or does it, fly above it? Let's see. We have one more 5-minute candle, guys, and that's where I feel, GJ will dump right back down as USD CAD will fly back up here. So that's my kind of push here, and that's where I will adjust my stops if we get the dump down now, which I do intend on seeing now. Let's see. No bottom wick on USD CAD. GJ may make that full push down now. Let's see. It's not that confident in it though. Let's see. And USD CAD is pushing down. So it's right around the 15 minute EMA. 30 minute is above it. 15 is below it. Let's see here. Now USD CAD is not letting it go. So the last 5 minutes could, even stop us out here because it's not letting this bearish pressure go. And here comes GJ right back in drawdown. Okay, let's see. Does USD CAD respect this 5 minute EMA, or does it push down stronger? There is a 50-minute EMA down there. Let's see the 1 hour. So the 1 hour did appear to close strong here, but now it's been rejecting it in the last, 5 minutes here. So does USD CAD have one more bullish push, or does it not? Still got 4 minutes to go, so a lot of time left still to close off the 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour candles. There's a lot of going on here. But again, USD CAD will be a profitable setup. For me personally, for some of you guys, that I mentioned as well, close profit, on USD CAD, close some partials if you guys like. We have a large time frame candle closure coming up. So again, that could shake up things. But nonetheless, USD CAD is a profitable, risk-free setup. So that's wonderful to see. Again, not giving up on the bearish run here, but still holding up strong. And again, USD CAD really held up strong today, guys. Really held up strong, even when GJ was just, going wild with this, bullish and bearish push. Held up strong, but now in the last few minutes, before the large time frame candle closure, it's rejecting the upside. And let's see how far down it goes, right? Could stop us out or could reverse before the close. And here GJ is coming up strong as well. Not a good push from GJ either. Closing right above the 30-minute EMA. But can it reject here and push down? And let's see what USD CAD does here. Wow, what a push down. What a change of events here. Nonetheless, again, it could reject and continue up. We do have the 1 hour EMA up top. So that'll be interesting. GJ again making that push above. It did go 12 pips down, guys. So halfway there, but nonetheless, we've got 2 minutes left. Let's see how things close up here. I actually thought with this bearish push, we may get stopped out, but USD CAD continues to respect the upside here, but nonetheless, it's still hesitant on, the bullish side of things. GJ is not. So GJ is at the top end of this range. But again, I did see that it will respect the 30-minute, 50-minute EMA. That's why I didn't adjust my stops right away. Otherwise we would have been stopped out here. So the setup is still valid here. With the 4 hour close coming up in less than a minute now. So it's going to be very interesting now how things close up here. Look at the 4 hour candle here for USD CAD. So that's literally right in the center of, 2 large wicks on the top and bottom end. With the bottom end being larger. But nonetheless, not much movement left for USD CAD to dump down before I get stopped out. Although it is in profit, so it's a profitable and risk-free setup. And here's GJ. It's closing right underneath the 30-minute EMA, so we could see a dump down. We do have the 1 hour EMA down there. So it's a nice push down here to close off the hour. And actually jump down right to break even. Let's see. And here are the pairs in the new 4-hour, 2-hour, 1-hour candles here, guys. Let's see. Let's see what happens here with the USD CAD. GJ is pushing up, and USD CAD is pushing up as well, but no bottom wick. No bottom wick. Wow, look at that push from GJ. Wow. Look at that. Again, respected the range to close off the 4-hour candle here, so we could see a dump down here from GJ. Looking for a strong bullish push from USD CAD, guys, at least to the top end of this range. Because it closed above the 5-minute EMA, but no bottom wick though. But this 4-hour, bullish pressure here. Can it do the trick here? Again, it reached about 70% of the way there. Does it have one more push above it? If it does, then it can certainly reach it. But wow, GJ is just pushing up strong here. Look at this. Although it respected the range, respected the EMA, the 30-minute EMA, we do have the 1-hour EMA down there as well. So can it respect it one more time and respect this range and dump down to get to the 1-hour EMA once more? But USD CAD is also now holding up here. Look at that. Came down, created a wick. But is it only a wick? We'll see. If it reverses here and GJ reverses here, then this is going to go our direction, but nonetheless, USD CAD is dumping down here. Let's see. There is a 50-minute EMA there. Does it get to that level? And does GJ push up strong here? Wow, look at that. Again, one bullish run from USD CAD, guys. We will get to our TP because it's to the top end of the range. And the 1-hour EMA is getting closer and closer to, the price. So GJ is the only one that I still feel has the bearish momentum, guys. It still has it because it respected the range, respected the 30-minute EMA, right in line with the 15-minute EMA as well. And we have the 1-hour EMA below it. But again, we'll need the bullish run from USD CAD as well. Okay. So 3 minutes to go for another 5-minute close. Do we get, the price to respect that range again and maybe reverse from here? Again, there's 4-hour opening volume here. Again, we get one green candle from USD CAD, guys, and it's gonna jump up, but it's still pushing down here. Let's see. One green candle here. I mean, this returns bullish here, and it could break that level with the 4-hour opening volume here, and we could get up there. GJ as well is respecting that range, so I like that, but need a strong reversal here from GJ. Likewise, we need a strong reversal from USD CAD here to return bullish. But I like the close for USD CAD. At least, it's up there with decent profit here. GJ is coming back down again. Let's see. I mean, we can get another 5-minute candle, moving up here strong before pushing down here. But let's see. But they're both kind of tapping the EMAs right now. So a new 5-minute candle in less than a minute. Let's see what USD CAD does here, guys. Very interesting developments here from both pairs. I like that reversal from USD CAD. USD CAD has been really respecting the levels today, guys. So I can only respect that. GJ is the only one that's been more non-compliant. But love how USD CAD has been respecting the range. We picked the right pair at the right time. GJ was a nice move. It moved 12 pips down. I thought it would get to the 1-hour EMA. It didn't. But again, this is why trade management is very, very important here. Everybody has a different appetite. But if you're going to want to secure it, I mean, you could have secured all of it down here. And as it went, more than 50% of the way there. But I like the push from USD CAD. Ooh, not a good close to close off the 5-minute candle, though. But definitely above the 5-minute EMA. Okay, nice push now. And GJ again, not a good close. Still respected the range, but not a good close here. And let's see USD CAD, does it continue dumping down? Or does it make a reversal here to the top side here? No bottom wick or no top wick on GJ here. No top wick, as you guys can see. Wait, what a push here. But again, one reversal here, guys, and GJ could dump down strong here. So I did mention the new 5-minute candle could make a larger wick. And then dump down here. Here it comes USD CAD. So it is caught up in this consolidation zone right here. I'm looking for the break above. And here is GJ, guys. Look at this. It is strong bearish push here. Strong bearish push. We had to, I guess, wait until the new 4-hour candle to see this. We saw a little bit of it. Went down 12 pips. But nonetheless, here it is. Let's see. Still a decent sized stop loss here, guys, for GJ. A comfortable one. 20, should be 23. Yeah, right there. And here comes GJ back in profit. And again, USD CAD can break this level now, guys. It can break this level. Once it does break it, I'm going to adjust my stop loss into more profit. And again, looking for a strong push right down to the 1-hour EMA for GJ. Okay, let's see. Again, strong bearish candle here, guys. Let's see if we can continue that push. All right, let's read some of the comments here as well. Okay, and both took partials in SL to be on USD CAD. Okay, another awesome trading day indeed. Still not done yet. Let's see. Amazing trades, both of them, just for mental comfort. I got GJ in break even. Nice. Okay, perfect. You did close profit in USD CAD, so that's excellent. What an education class today. Appreciate that. But yes, again, even if you guys don't take setups, take the value that you guys get from these streams, right? Beautiful push from USD CAD. So looking for a stronger push from GJ, guys. I'm looking for that 1-hour EMA tap all the way down there. All the way down there. Beautiful push. Look at that. Beautiful. Come on, USD CAD can break this level. It needs to break this level for me to adjust my stop loss. Okay. Thanks for one more great day. Perfect. Nice push from USD CAD. There you go. Do you think GJ now good entry? I'm not sure when the comment was, but there's multiple chances of entry here. But nonetheless, I mean, look at that push from GJ, guys. Beautiful push. I'd love for this to break above. There's 2 minutes left for the 5-minute candle here. 2 minutes left. Need to break above this. Okay, nice push. Come on, GJ. Nice pressure here. Nice pressure. Could break below that 5-minute EMA. And here we are again. Beautiful setup here, guys. We barely got into, what was this, about 5 pips in drawdown here for GJ. For USD CAD here, we did push down in some drawdown here. I mean, what was it? About around 5.5 pips, but it was only a 12 pip. So nearly halfway there, but nonetheless, beautiful push from USD CAD here. All right, guys. We got 1 minute left to close, and I will be adjusting my stop loss. And GJ rejected the 5-minute EMA, but again, it's still closing strong. Let's see. So now, guys, I mean, the trade is pretty much at 9 pips out of 12 pips. So 75% there now. 75% there, but it's not closing above that level. We got less than a minute left now. Let's see. But what a beautiful close of the 1-hour candle. And now you can see that this can certainly be a push all the way to the top. Not a good close right back in that range, guys. I don't like that close. Nonetheless, it could push back up. Let's see. Nice push. Okay, nice push. No bottom wick though. No bottom wick. Here comes GJ down here, and GJ. So USD CAD could continue up as GJ is pushing down here. Nice push. Nice push from GJ. Continue down. It can go all the way down to the 1 hour EMA, guys. Look at that push from GJ. Beautiful. Don't like that rejection, slight rejection, but it can continue down here. Here comes USD CAD. Again, with that pressure, it can continue up here. Let's go. Come on, GJ. One more push. One more push. Where's the 1 hour EMA? Right there. It's very, very close. A very reasonable target there. Nice push. Look at that from USD CAD. Come on, one more push. Break that level. One more push. And so can GJ right here. So can GJ make that bullish or bearish run right here. No bottom wick on USD CAD, but guys, it's moving right now. It's moving. Nice move. We got a 15-minute close coming up as well. So it can certainly move all the way up there and then come back down. And again, looking for a strong bearish push from GJ as well, guys. You can certainly give it to us. Look at that, guys. Beautiful push. Beautiful push here. Look at that. Let me move this text out of the way. Look at that. Beautiful push. You can certainly reach our TP level here. And nice push from GJ as well. Come on. One more push. One more push. All right, guys. I'm not risking any more than this. So this is it. If it comes back down, that's my TP, guys. I mean, it was what? How many pips away? 1.7 pips away, guys. It's not worth battling too much of it. But it can certainly reach up there. We got 3 minutes left. Let's see. Okay, what price do you think is the next good entry? No, I can't suggest another good entry for GG, guys. It's, yeah, no, if you didn't enter now, it's too late. I'm not going to suggest another good entry for GJ, because again, if it does come down, it's going to be 3 to 3. It could break down further, and I can't suggest that. What a nice push, guys. Again, secured. For me, this is a really good win. We could get the full 1% though, and that's what I'm looking at. 7.5% out of 12, not bad. If it does dump down, it's completely fine here. GJ comes right back up again, guys. Not good. It's not rejecting, or it's not kind of pushing back past that 5-minute EMA, but nonetheless, we got 2 minutes left. USD CAD could get to the 1% target here. It's very close, less than 2 pips away. And GJ here continues to respect the 5-minute EMA, but nonetheless, we could get that push down. If I do get a break of that, I'm going to adjust my stops to break even. And here comes USD CAD, guys. Come on, one more push. One more push to close off the 50-minute candle here. Let's go. It's almost 11 pips out of 12 pips. Let's go. One more push or no? Do we get that or no? One more push. Here comes GJ again. Nice close. It's going to be a nice close for both pairs, guys. Nice close. We can certainly get that move up. The 5-minute will have no bottom wick for the time being. And it won't come back and fill it up yet. I believe it's going to come up stronger now because the 1 hour is right there as well. So nice push. So we're going to get a 15-minute close up here. Beautiful. Again, GJ needs to break that level, guys, for me to adjust my stops as well. Well, let's see where USD CAD is now. Right there. Just need one more push here. About 11 out of 12 pips. All right, here is a bullish push. One more. One more bullish push. Can it go stronger here? I believe it can, because look at the left here. You can certainly complete that and then maybe reverse slightly and then continue back up. And likewise with the GJ, can continue down here. Let's see. Nice push. Let's go, USD CAD. Let's go. Well, this is a clean push. Let's go. Look at that. Look at the left here. Beautiful. Just need a slight run here. Slight run here. Nice push. Beautiful push, guys. Look at that. I mean, USD CAD was a really, really nice setup, guys. It complied all the way through. Yes, there was some rejection here, but nonetheless, nothing crazy like other days. Today was a beautiful, beautiful run from USD CAD. And GJ, again, we had to wait for the 4-hour, to push it. But nonetheless, this could break the 5-minute EMA, since it is getting weaker now. And the 1 hour is looking more and more evident to be tapped. But here it is. One more push from USD CAD here. And it could do the trick here. Okay, one more push. Let's see what GJ does here. Still rejecting the 5-minute EMA. Wow. Okay, but the left is just so evident, guys. Look at the left here. You can see that it can definitely create not only a wick on the left, but continuation to the upside. And very comfortable with USD CAD how it's been moving. So otherwise I would have closed out here, guys, but I feel, very strongly with USD CAD. And if it doesn't comply now, in the next 5-minute candle it doesn't comply, I may just close out where it is. Gonna close out instantly where the price would be. But nonetheless, again, it's too clean of a move today. Really respected everything, guys. A beautiful move nonetheless. Some slight rejection here, but nonetheless, it was nothing crazy like GJ. It kept bouncing, from profit to drawdown. And overall, just a beautiful move. Okay, one more push, guys. We got 3 minutes left for a 5-minute close. And USD CAD has that push in it. I mean, it's not much left, guys. It's 1.5 pips. It's not much at all. Just GJ is not pushing down strong here. Here comes GJ, guys. Let's go. Come on, that 1 hour EMA is just so evident for GJ, but it's just that 5-minute EMA is really holding up. The 1 hour EMA is a nice. Oh wow, look at USD CAD. Wow, look at that. Look at that. All right, well, I think there was a non-wick candle down here, so I guess I'll capture my 7.5 pips out of 12, and that's a trade for me. Let's see, almost there, and yep, right there. So I got tapped out, guys. So for me, 7.5 pips. Nonetheless, it went all the way up to 12 pips, or sorry, 11 pips out of 12. Could be the reversal here. But a beautiful move, guys. Really complied. Again, I moved it much higher because I was not willing to lose, that much. So 7.5, 8 pips out of 12. I got my 70% of the trade. And that's a move for me. Beautiful move nonetheless from USD CAD. I was waiting for the 5-minute close to see where, it stops for me to maybe close out. But nonetheless, completely fine. 2-3 pips, above or below. It doesn't matter. And that's another nice win. Near 1% setup right there. GJ now is in, not bad a profit here. Let me just see here. It's about 7 pips out of 23. So almost 1/3 of the way there. But it just continues to just, not, kind of fly past through that EMA. That EMA is just holding up really, really strong. And here's USD CAD now. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that push, guys. That's exactly what I was looking for the next for the 5-minute close. And I had to wait maybe 2 minutes, guys. But my stop loss, again, this is what it is. Nonetheless, it's okay. We've seen similar movements here, but we're securing profit along the way. We're still winning. It doesn't matter. And here comes GJ as well. The 1 hour looks really, really clean now. The 1 hour EMA all the way down here. Look at that range. Beautiful range right there. And here comes USD CAD, guys. For anybody that was still holding and did not adjust their stop loss, to such a high level, here it comes. What a push from GJ as well. Nice push. I like that break, but man, does it still respect that range? Or so that EMA? It's really holding up strong here. No bottom wick on USD CAD, but again, I'm looking at the 1 hour EMA, guys. It can certainly reach all the way up there for reversals, potential reversals, but nothing that I would look at for today, because again, it'll be a decent near 2% setup here, or 2% profit here for me, because this GJ setup really looks nice now on the bearish end, sorry. But man, that 5-minute EMA is really holding up. All right, guys, I'm going to put my stop loss at break even for this setup. I don't like how GJ continues to pull back here. I'm not going to allow this trade to go back and draw down here. And here's USD CAD. I mean, it was what? How many pips away from? Not even pips. It was 0.6 pips away, guys. So at this point, I mean, I would just cut the trade. I mean, if you're trying to secure that full 1%, it's not worth it. And guys, you know what? I'm going to put my stop loss in profit here for GJ. Let's go. So it should be 2 pips here. Right? 590. Yeah, right there, 590. So I'm winning the setup no matter what. I'm not risking losing anything out of GJ. USD CAD again. Shouldn't be nothing crazy here. Okay, here's GJ. Let's see. Does it reverse? I mean, we got the 15-minute EMA right there, 30-minute above there. But not willing to risk this again, guys. It's not worth it. If it's not going to comply and it's going to continue to drag the price, it's not worth it for me. So I'm happy with that. And USD CAD, again, no bottom wick. And it has not reached that level. But, I mean, even then, if you're looking for that full 1%, it's not worth it, guys, at this point. It's not worth it. Cut that trade and capture, almost 80, 90% of the trade right here. But I'm going to stick around because we're still in this GJ setup. So I have to see what goes on here. But nonetheless, guys, I have not lost a setup for this week. A near 1% for USD CAD for me. And I mean, that push above is just nearly complete here. There's not much left from USD CAD. GJ again is the one that continues to run back up. Not willing to risk this anymore. So let's see. Got 5 minutes left for another 15 and 30-minute candle close. But that rejection to the downside here, guys, is not good. And the 5-minute is really holding up strong. The 5-minute EMA for GJ. And here comes this guy. You guys see now. Lessons learned here. Don't wait. You're half a pip away. And if you didn't close and secure it, I mean, is it really worth it? Right? Is it really worth it? Even if it comes back up, is it really worth losing all these pips and being only a half a pip away from the target? It's not worth it. This trade should have been closed for everybody that was securing the 1%. All right, so let me hear it, guys. Anybody else took profit on USD CAD? Whoever did enter, let's hear it. Again, the reason why I ask is so others who are watching, you know, can take that as well and start securing. So, becoming more consistently profitable, traders, and not holding that trade too long. It's not worth it. All right, let's see GJ. Even with GJ, guys, again, I'm not going to allow this trade to come back to break even. No way. Forget break even. I'm taking some profit out of the setup no matter what. So now here it is. Now this could be the break above. We got 5 minutes left for a 15 and 30-minute candle close. So certainly we can see now that push above. And GJ, now if we get a clean push down, guys, it's going to be really nice because that 1 hour EMA certainly becomes a much higher probability, to be tapped. Okay, here it is. USD CAD coming back up. So again, it did a consolidation zone here, reacted here, didn't tap us out as far as my stop loss was concerned. And now it consolidated in this level here and could continue to move up. But I think USD CAD was a beautiful setup nonetheless. And GJ is the only one now still in. And it could break that 5 minute EMA now because look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th time now. If it still holds up, I mean, this is just something else. But if it does break this level, guys, I'm going to adjust my stop loss into more profit if it can break this level. So let me put that there. And we do have a 5 minute close coming. So let's see. Does it hold up or does it not hold up? And here's USD CAD as well. Okay. Thanks for another profitable day. Cheers. Took profit on USD CAD, but didn't enter for GJ. No worries. As long as you profited for the setup that we did have, which was again a powerful setup. USD CAD was really, really nice today, and it complied well, even if GJ was not the right partner, for the inverse correlation. But we picked the right pair and took profit on both GJ and USD CAD. Perfect. Look at that. Another profitable day for you. Excellent. I'm going to long GJ, which is why I only enter USD CAD. Okay, long GJ. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what happens with GJ. As long as you're careful with your entries, right, for GJ, because GJ, if it does break above this level, but what if it sucks it right back in this range, right? Because there's EMAs here, 15-minute, 30-minute EMA. It's respecting this range. Even the 4-hour candle respected the range. So unless, of course, it dumps down. If you're looking for the longs down here, yeah, those are more valid here. But nonetheless, it could break here, right? Because that entry that you try to do or attempt here, let's say on this level, that could be challenging because look at the left here, right? So it could dump down further before coming back up. But nonetheless, excellent day, guys. Once again. So this is 4 days in a row that we're going to have profitable setups. Here comes USD CAD now, but nonetheless, everybody should have been on this setup, guys. You guys had multiple chances to close this 80, 90, 95% of the way there. There's no way this should have been held for this long. Anyhow, G is moving along. So, I mean, it did come close to, tapping me out in stop loss here, but nonetheless, the 5 minute EMA is still holding up strong. Does it break this level though? Can it break this level and give us a near 1% here as well? Because I mean, I'll consider closing at the 1 hour EMA, depending on, when it gets there. Let's see. Here it comes. So now we got 1 minute left, guys, and it seems like it will break below that 5 minute EMA, or does it not? But right now, guys, it's about 10 pips, nearly 10 pips in profit right now out of 23 pips. So almost halfway there. Nice push down here. Look at that. I'm looking for that break below that level. Let's see. But a nice push down. You can see how weak that 5-minute EMA got eventually. And we are now about, what is this? About 10 pips in profit out of 23. Yeah, 9 to 10 pips in profit now. So if it breaks this level, guys, I'm going to adjust my stop loss as well. And USD CAD has no bottom wick on 2 consecutive candles, including the current candle. So again, the 1 hour EMA looks very, very evident, to be tapped for USD CAD, but nonetheless, out of this setup. And here's GJ right back up again, guys. Look at that. Right back up again. Okay, nice push from GJ. Beautiful push. Here it comes. Can it break that level now? Can I break that level so I can get more of a profit on this setup? Let's see. Nearly broke that level, but look at that, guys. GJ's really doing something here, guys. Again, if you guys like what you guys see, guys, from GJ, here's your chance, right? Got a chance here, and then it came all the way back up, and now it's coming right back up again. Look at that. Look at that. Can't make this up. Look at that. Wow. This is the reason why I did not want this pair to go back and draw down. No way. When it came right back down, I didn't hesitate to put it at break even. Now you guys can see at certain times I'll be comfortable allowing the price to come into a drawdown, if it hasn't gotten decent profit. But sometimes where the GJ has been moving, I don't like that move, and I'm not even willing to just break even at this point. And it's interesting because the 1 hour can certainly close bearish here for both pairs, or for GJ, and bullish for USD CAD. But we still have some time left. We have 28 minutes. We just opened up a 30-minute candle. So we still have a lot of time left for the pair to move, right? And GJ can move all the way up here and come all the way back down in in less than 28 minutes. That's just how, the price can move. And GJ has been moving like that. Let's see. And here's USD CAD. So again, I'm only looking for direction purposes here, guys. Like I may close out GJ earlier, depending on how USD CAD moves. So I'm not looking, that if this pair is going to hit TP or not. That's out of the question because everybody should have profited and got it out of this setup. There's no chance that you allow it to come back down again and again and again. It could go all the way down here, and you lose out the whole setup. No way. Don't allow yourself to, manage like that. I don't even call that management. Okay. So you can see now the 5-minute did close below that EMA, but came right back up. The 5-minute EMA has held up strong, but it could be a strong reversal here because look, USD CAD, you can see it created that wick, filled that up, and could continue all the way up. Look at that. That's exactly what it's doing because I feel the 1 hour EMA could be tapped before the 1 hour close here for USD CAD. So that bullish momentum is there. But man, GJ has really been moving like this. Look at this. When you got GJ moving like this, there's no chance that, I could take, for it to even go break even at this point. I'm going to wait for another 5-minute close here. We got less than a minute left. For 5-minute close, I may consider it. Look at USD CAD now. Wow. Does GJ close below that 5-minute EMA on the 5-minute close, or does it close above? And it appears it may close above. Let's see. We got seconds left. Okay. Here's USD CAD. Yeah, so it closed right above the EMA, right above. Or you can say right on top of it. Now, does it continue pushing down here? Again, we still have a long time to go before the 1 hour close here. So does it continue going down here? I mean, it would be wonderful. Because, I mean, it nearly came and tapped us out a couple times here. And if it continues strong here and it breaks this level, I'm going to get more profit in the setup because I'm going to adjust my stop loss. But if it doesn't do that, here comes USD CAD. Beautiful. So you can see now, had gone through 2 consolidation zones here before completing the move. Right? Again, GJ, this is like the last push now for GJ. If it makes that attempt now, because if USD CAD is moving, look at that. Look at that, guys. Nonetheless, guys, I mean, USD CAD was a beautiful setup. It had no chances of coming down to drawdown, or it showed no chances of coming down to break even. But at the same time, we secured profit along the way as well. So great practice there. And look at that TP smash right there. Here comes GJ now. We need one strong bearish push now from GJ, guys. One strong bearish push. And this is also going to be a clean setup for everybody taking it. Look at that move from USD. Look at that. Could go all the way to the 1 hour EMA tap. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Beautiful. And here comes GJ. Beautiful right there. Excellent. Need a stronger move now here from GJ. Stronger move. It can go all the way down to the 1 hour EMA tap. Told you guys, both pairs are tracking the 1 hour EMA. Both pairs. Just don't like how GJ just continues to reject the downside here. I don't believe it's done because the 5-minute candle still has some room to go as well. Let's see USD CAD here. Look at that. USD CAD just completely complied. Look at that. It is at the top end of the range here, but the 1 hour EMA is too close of a call, and the larger range is still in play as well. So now the larger range, it can tap the 1 hour EMA and reverse from here, as GJ can push down here and continue down here. So guys, I'm going to move my stop loss to this level right here, still above that 5-minute EMA. It should be about 5 pips. Yeah, right, 5 pips right there. So that's okay, guys. I'm not willing to risk this again. GJ is just going crazy right now. It did give us enough. I mean, if you guys are thinking of closing out right here, it gave us 14 pips. Now it's about 9 pips, 10 pips. So but nonetheless, beautiful pushes, guys. Beautiful pushes. 14 out of 23 pips. It gave us, had a chance to close. Still can push down, but the 5-minute EMA is really holding strong here. Wow, look at that. Still not fully pushing down here, but it certainly can. If GJ can make the full push down, guys, this is going right down to the 1 hour EMA, which is going to give us even more profit. It didn't fully break that level because the 5-minute didn't close below it. This level here, right? None of these 5-minute candles. That's what I was looking for. But nonetheless, I adjusted my stop loss, not risking now going even further down in drawdown or in less profit. But nonetheless, beautiful push from USD CAD. And just looking for an equal move from GJ to give us that decent amount of pips. Again, the movement is there, but again, it may delay because still some time left for the 1 hour close. But wow, what a push. Again, 1 hour EMA is looking very strong to be tapped, for USD CAD. GJ, again, the 1 hour is looking strong, but we still have a lot of time, and GJ has really been floating around. We got another 5-minute close coming. Let's see. So again, this 5-minute will close below the EMA, but it's not, that confidently here. Let's see. Okay. Man, okay, GJ is making that push now. We got just a few seconds left to close off the 5-minute candle. Wow, look at that. Look at that push above. Look at that, guys. This is the reason why I wasn't messing with GJ today. Look at this. Last second and just pushed all the way back up instantly. Look at that. Can't make that up. I literally switched the time frame and it was already up all the way there. It was down here. And look at that. That 5-minute EMA is, wow, powerful. And nearly got stopped out now. 4 times. Still holding up. But again, wow, look at USD too. Wow, nice push. So last push here from USD from GJ, guys. If it doesn't go down here, I'm out of the setup. And I think it's well worth me being out of the setup because look how it's been moving. Yep. Got tapped out and that I'm out of the setup. So again, 2 winning setups, guys. You know, captured a decent amount. So still went, you know, almost over 1%. But look at GJ. Not worth it, guys. Not worth holding this trade all the way through. There's no bottom wick. Yes, it may reverse here, but it's not worth it. You can see now what's been going on with GJ. And once you start recognizing and understanding what's going on, you need to make those adjustments real fast. Right? Look, look at USD as well. But beautiful move by USD. Beautiful movement. I mean, never a chance to come back to drawdown, guys. There was a chance to hit our stop loss, but it was always in profit along the way. As soon as we put stops at break even, we adjusted very quickly. And here was GJ, guys. Was not willing to risk this, all the way back up. It's not worth it. Not worth it, especially at that point where you're at 14 pips. If some of you guys captured the profit down there, kudos to you. And, that's what active trade management is all about. And, that's what we got to, take care of. We got to take care of taking profits along the way. And, whatever goals you have, I mean, we're up decently now. So another, more than 1% up today. So we're going up to almost 4% now. Actually, I am above 4%. 4.2, 4.3% for the week already. Last week was up 4.5%. A lot of you guys were up 3, 2, 3, 2.5, 3.5, 4%, 5%. And again this week, there's no way if you guys just took the stream trades that you guys are not up this week. Right? But yeah, that's kind of what it is, guys. Do I want to stick around for GJ here? Let's see. All right, we'll stick around until the 15-minute close here. We got 3 minutes left. Let's see what it does. Again, 2 profitable setups, guys, with active trade management, well calculated, and beautiful push down from GJ earlier, but it's not enough here for GJ to, for me to hold this, even to break even. Didn't give me that confidence because the 15-minute EMA, you can see in the 30-minute EMA, we're right in line there. And yeah, was not willing to, not get out of GJ with 14 pips down and get out of GJ without making a single profit, right? It was not worth it. Got my decent amount. And let's see. Okay, so we got 2 minutes left. Wow, look at that push down for USD. But nonetheless, I mean, it's amazing to see after the fact that we got decent profit out of it. We don't really care now what happens. But it's all good. And GJ would have it came down. Let's see. For the 50-minute close, it came up 2.5%. So I still believe GJ is going to come all the way down. But with all these movements up and down, I didn't want to lose profit. That's the thing, right? I still believe in the range being respected, but I'm not willing to lose profit over that, right? It can be respected, but I don't want to be in drawdown and have to, risk a slight move above and then coming back down. So yeah, it went all the way down to 2.5 pips above my stop loss in profit. And let's see here. market. So that's how the 15-minute candle opened. Still not that confident with the setup. And here's USD CAD again. It's respecting this range here, but again, for how long does it come back and tap the 1 hour? Because again, I mentioned to you guys, after the opening of the 30-minute candle, there's still a long time or a lot of time left till the pair can move to the direction, right? Even if it moves against it initially, right? So got 15 minutes left. GJ can move all the way up here and then dump down fast before the 1 hour close to tap the 1 hour EMA, right? But again, if you're willing to take that risk, so be it. But nonetheless, I don't think if it goes down 14 pips for you, that you shouldn't take the partials here, or you should not adjust your stop loss, right? That's not the way to go. Because if you see majority of the time, take your chances and see how many times when you don't do that, does it go back and draw down and hit your stop loss versus coming down to TP, right? And then again, it's, are you willing to take that risk and delay the move and, have to wait on the charts for longer and longer? And so, take in all those considerations and then realize, is it worth it or not? And I've done that for myself, and I realize it's not worth it. So, quick answer for me. What is your biggest win and loss streak? Okay, so when I really got a good handle with the range strategy, I mean, I could have maybe 3 losses in a row, 2 or 3 losses, but the wins come strong is because again I added a lot of safety measures in play. And if I'm bluffing about that, then why do we have winning streak going on? Why are we always up profitable for the week? But again, I don't worry about the winning or losing streak. But I've definitely seen big winning streaks after losing a couple, because the range and the whole aspect of the system plays out very well. So we have a high winning ratio, right? As you guys can see, day in, day out. So very nice job. Thank you. What do you think about selling GBP USD all the way down? So again, once we do open the mentorship, I'm going to give you guys access for that. For the time being, we'll just keep it to GJ and USD CAD. Again, just got to wait a couple of days, and we'll get to that. But for now, here comes USD CAD, and here may come GJ. Let's see. So again, USD CAD already has completed the move. I'm just looking at if GJ complies and goes down. If it doesn't, here it comes. But you guys can see, guys, even some of these moves, even if it comes back and it taps our stop loss, which is in profit, does it still respect the overall range, and does it still go all the way down, right? So that's another challenge here. But understanding that the range works, and then applying your system, right, which means that you can't enter every range trade, every setup, because once you apply your system, there's more safety measures that apply. And if if the price doesn't comply, right, like it didn't comply, it didn't reach below the certain level, so we didn't take the setup here. But look at this, still respected the range. And again, once you add those safety measures, you'll lower your risk, and that is necessary. But nonetheless, guys, I think we'll wrap it up here. As if you guys didn't take the the profit here, somewhere down here, somewhere over here, partials over here, USD CAD. I mean, if you guys didn't take it, you guys would have been hit TP. But nonetheless, once it reached multiple times here, 10.5, 11.5 pips out of 12 pip TP, out of a 12 pip TP, it's not worth holding that. So this should have been nearly a 1% win for all the ones I held here, nearly half to 70 to 75%, of the full 1%. And for GJ, again, I captured my amount of pips. For anybody that did profit, I know some of you guys mentioned in the chat. You guys did mention you guys profited as well. So nonetheless, even if you guys didn't, it's still in profit right now. So here's a chance, but it's not worth holding it for too long, guys. It's not worth it. mentioned day in day out. I even get out of the trade in profit as well. So not worth it. And nonetheless, guys, I think we'll wrap it up here. I think it's been a great session today. I really enjoyed the USD CAD movement today. GJ not so much, but nonetheless, we'll wrap it up here. We got one more day, guys. One more day of the week. We all should be up maybe 2, 3, 4%. I'm up nearly 4%, more than 4% actually. And that's another 4+% week. Last week was 4.5%, and which was one of the best weeks, if not the best, out of all the live stream weeks since the beginning of September. And now this week, trumps that week, since we haven't lost this week at all. Not a single losing trade this week at all. And we got one more day to go. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. But nonetheless, guys, as always, safe trading. And I will see you guys back tomorrow. Take care and have a great day.